Hello,
Hello.
YouTube. Hello, Packers fans.
Yes.
Hello, Aiden Bombs 42, and hello to everyone else who's joining us on this live discussion
Yes.
and scoreboard for Packers 49ers NFC Divisional Playoffs.
Yes. I'm Anthony.
I am Daddy. I'm going to take care of some technical difficulties
Yes.
just for a second, right before kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah.
As we are seeing what could be the last home game for Aaron Rodgers, last game for Aaron Rodgers as a Green Bay Packers quarterback.
Yes.
Packers fans are hoping there will at least be two more. Be right back.
Yes, we have King Santi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, saying Go Niners. And my good friend, American Football Network, go check him out, saying Go Pack, Go all caps. I have to agree with American Football Network. And Aiden Bombs 42, Go Pack, Go.
But I will tell you, King Santi, your squad's got a shot tonight.
They're a really good team. And we have from all the way in Scotland, Walking with Tamsin.
Oh, my gosh, Tamsin. I've got to check your video out from this week as well. Check out and subscribe to his channel, too. But King Santi, you absolutely have a real chance at this game because the 49ers can run the football. The 49ers can defend.
Yes.
Those things travel.
Yeah.
And the last time, I mean, people talk all the time about the Green Bay Packers' cold advantage.
Yeah.
The last time the Green Bay Packers have lost at Lambeau Field, the last 8 times they have lost at Lambeau Field in temperatures of 34 degrees or colder Fahrenheit, basically 1 degree Celsius and colder, they have lost to teams that are based in warm weather or play in domes.
Yeah.
The home field advantage based on weather doesn't matter anymore in the NFL.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's about how well you perform in the moment, how good of a team you are, and the matchup you have against who you're playing. And San Francisco has given the Packers fits in recent years. They absolutely have. Thank you, American Football Network, with his Bart Starr jersey. Santos Chronicles. Addison has been watching the playoff games all day. Another great channel to check out. Santos Chronicles doing family adventures just like we do.
Yeah, Walking with Tamsin. That was a great video. I watched it earlier today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Niners were the worst matchup for the Packers. And this year it's the Packers for the 49ers. I can agree with that. We have Chris learning. Go Pack Go and Hooday!
Congratulations, Chris, and your Cincinnati Bengals. Absolutely on that win over Tennessee. I was occupied with other things while the kid was watching that contest.
Great game. Great game.
Yes. That pick.
Yeah.
That pick of Tannehill.
Yeah, so.
What in the world?
Yeah, so Tannehill, 20 seconds left in the game, chipped off of the receiver for Tennessee and the Cincinnati defender. Another defender comes, gets it. They drive like 20 yards down the field, get the game-winning field goal. No time left.
American Football Network saying that the lack of home field advantage, it's because of the heated benches and heated seats.
Yeah.
Heated fields. It's cold to the fans, but the players were actually pretty warm with the jackets and other stuff.
That's very true.
Not just the jackets, but the other stuff you talk about is very warm, very thin layers of clothing that technology has now allowed football players to have to stay warm in ridiculously cold temperatures, like what you're about to see tonight, which isn't as cold, for example, as the 2013 NFC wildcard game.
Yeah, that they played.
That the 49ers beat the Packers in at Lambeau Field. Yeah. So it doesn't matter as much as it used to.
Yeah.
It's still there, but it's no longer anywhere near as critical. By the way, Anthony, our little man, is going to be a graphics department tonight. We are stepping up our graphics game.
I apologize if any of the graphics are bad. This is my first time ever doing graphics, so I'm kind of working on them. Scotland for Green Bay today, Walking with Tamsin.
Even though your rivals wear green, that's correct.
Yeah.
You're a fan of Hearts in the Scottish Premier League, and they wear red, correct? And Hibs,
I think so.
Hibernian is a green wearing, but it's a different shade. You're talking Kelly green, not the forest green of the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
Which is, we discovered, if you actually find the Pantone color of the Green Bay Packers, the start green.
Yeah, I just changed our branding colors to that right there. So you have, if you see it, that's
If you really see it, it's really more almost dark teal.
Yeah, back in the day, this kind of jersey was more green. Now mine and Aaron Rodgers' jersey is a little more teal. So we have American Football Network, Clemson SC. Thank you, Chris Learning. Maroon.
It is maroon. That's the color of hearts. Okay. I get you.
Yeah, all I know about Scotland is that the colors are blue and white. My social studies teacher is from Scottish descent, so she has a Scotland flag. I've learned a lot about the country.
Walking with Tamsin, you may want to join it's on Twitter, the UK and Ireland Packers fan group. It is one of the most active fan groups in Europe for a particular team, and they are awesome. They're awesome. They come to Green Bay every single year for a game.
Yes.
And that screen you've seen, by the way, on our past live streams, we are finally watching the thing, so we can actually get a much better view of the game as we're talking to you. You're now seeing us in the Sorgi Stories Studios den.
Yeah, Philadelphia. Our Sorgi Story Studios in Philadelphia. We're not in the Milwaukee studios anymore, so we moved.
Because our family moved.
Yes. And so now we are actually able to watch the game on TV, which used to be our background. Now the background is just the wall. We're sitting on a couch finally and not in chairs. A lot more comfortable.
Yes, absolutely. Now, Aaron Rodgers does have a 24-8 record.
Yes.
In cold weather in cold weather games.
Yeah.
Again, though, it's about how well the team performs, not the cold itself.
Packers
a short kickoff that goes to, I think this guy's going to be a star in the future, Amari Rodgers.
Yeah, he's really good.
Their backup wide receiver. He is going to be something for this team. He just needs to be able to keep developing in time.
Right now, if you see me looking down, I'm changing the graphic for whoever has the ball and what quarter it is. We'll be switching on and off throughout the stream, giving each other breaks.
Yeah.
Because we're both pretty tired.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it has been a long day.
We even did a taping earlier today of a future try new things, food, and actually drink video of all things.
That was awesome.
With If We Go To, which is a great Travel Channel couple from San Diego. The Aaron Jones is who they go to for the first play of the game.
I like it.
And I think they absolutely have to do the job when it comes to running the football. Because, number one, they don't have David Bakhtiari at left tackle to protect Aaron Rodgers tonight. So the more that they can put the Packers into play action situations, meaning the defense is going to think about the Packers running the football more, they're going to guard against that. It makes them more susceptible to the passing game by faking the run. That may help slow down that pass rush. So we'll put throws like that.
Davante Adams.
The completion to Davante Adams right near the midfield stripe. But the type of pass patterns that are going to be very quick.
Yeah. Where
the pass rush cannot get to Aaron Rodgers that quickly. Now, the 49ers were arguing that they actually were getting the football. Well, considering that, number one, Adams' body as well as his hands were on the ball, they had no argument.
No way. If you can tell what in the middle it says there. So the NFL Divisional Round, that's what we're in. Bengals beat the Titans, as we said, 19-16, game-winning field goal. Tomorrow, we have Rams-Buccaneers, 3 o'clock NBC, and we have Bills-Chiefs, 6:30 CBS. If the Packers or Niners win this game, the next game, 3 o'clock tomorrow, will decide, and that's Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
Not Central time, not Scottish time, whatever your time zone is.
I think, Tamsin, you're probably watching this at about 1 in the morning. How you are staying up this late is crazy.
Yes.
But we appreciate it.
Josiah DeGuara, I think that's how you say it, Josiah.
Josiah DeGuara, the tight end for the Packers.
He's in the game. He's our third string tight end. Robert Tonyan, the first one. And Aaron Jones on the run.
People miss.
In field goal range.
It took the fourth guy to take him down.
Wow. 1:20 a.m. Thank you for staying up with us here on the live stream. Anyone who is just finding this randomly, I'm Anthony. He's Dave. This is Sorchy Stories.
Hey.
We're Packers fans, as you can tell, obviously. But yeah, so that's what's going on.
Let's see. The Packers right now in field goal range on this very first drive of the game. And this is another key for Green Bay, is to open up a big lead.
Yeah.
Because the more points they can put on the board, the more that they can expand that lead.
Oh, fumble?
No, that's an incomplete pass on 1st and 10. But the more that they can get, especially a 2-score lead, 3-score lead on San Francisco, the later the game goes, it takes away San Francisco's capability to rely on what their strength is, which is the running game. A running game that has destroyed the Packers year after year in matchups. The Packers were able to win their last contest against San Francisco earlier this year.
Yes, I think that's 30-28.
Mm-hmm. But they only gave up 67 yards rushing in that game.
Yeah.
There have been plenty of games when San Francisco's put up more than 200.
Yeah. Huge key, though, to this game. David Bakhtiari out for Green Bay. Niners ring 5. Aaron Rodgers has to get these balls off quick. And he does. Devontae Adams, another
first down reception right at about the 22-yard line. So, again, quick rhythm passing that keeps the pass rush pressure off of Aaron Rodgers.
Nick Bosa, a great end for the 49ers out of Ohio State. His brother with the LA Chargers. Joey Bosa, both Pro Bowlers, I think, this year. Or at least they've been Pro Bowlers. Both great players. And for the Packers, the offensive line is the weakest point. With guard Elfton Jenkins out and left tackle Pro Bowler, several-time Pro Bowler.
Ooh, they're going with reverse, and San Francisco knew what was coming.
That's St. Brown. I think that is St. Brown. Yeah, that is.
By the way, Santos Chronicles, we want to recognize, being from Chicago, we can't root for Green Bay, but I think they will win this, and our poor Bears will be left out in the cold.
Yes.
You got some important decisions to make, Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
When it comes to your GM and your coach.
Yeah.
Because if you actually decide to get it right, you could be a dangerous team in the future.
Yeah.
You could.
What are y'all's game predictions? I will get ours up right here. So I think this is the right side.
Another first down at the 10-yard line. Again,
there we go.
Rodgers to Adams. Money.
Yeah, so there are our game predictions for this game. I went 27-21 Green Bay. What did you do?
I would say 24-23.
Yes.
This game scares me.
It does. It scares me too.
Big time scares me because of how well San Francisco strategically, their strengths against the Packers' weaknesses, how well San Francisco matches up. And I want to see how red Matt LaFleur's face gets with the freezing cold by the end of this game.
Yeah, last I saw just about 20 minutes ago, Packers get A.J. Dillon in the game. I like it. He had a huge game against Tennessee, but last I saw, I looked at the radar and the forecast, feels like 0 degrees at Lambeau. And
I got to find the Celsius
conversion
on that for you to answer.
I'll get it. But feels like 15, or is 15, feels like 0 Fahrenheit, and it looked like snow was closing in on Green Bay. Last time there was a lot of snow. Don't know how much snow there could be, but last time there was a lot of snow in Green Bay. The Packers blew out Tennessee.
The Packers do better in snow than they do in very frigid cold. Touchdown!
There we go. A.J. Dillon, let's go. Hopefully we're not screaming.
I hope we didn't blow your ears up. I apologize for that, but that's about how we reacted when we were at that game in Baltimore. Check that mini documentary out. Packers with a 6-0 lead, about to be 7, with the extra point. And you're just watching.
Right blocking.
Yeah, the type of blocking, the cross blocking that was done between different linemen on different sides to open up that hole.
In Europe for Tamsin, it feels like -9, or it is -9, feels like -17. There you go.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly.
Yeah.
Extra point is right smack down Lombardi Avenue.
Mason Crosby, great job.
7-0 Green Bay.
As I will be the one updating the graphics now, and I will get the. I'm gonna.
And with 9:25 left, what we're going to be doing with this live stream, because there are no commercial breaks, and because our voices will get pretty tired.
Yeah.
We are going to start alternate every 5 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
So the kid's going to take over until the 5-minute mark of the first quarter.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go solo. I may ask for your help in terms of just making sure that
no problem.
that things are updated, that I can do the talking. That way you can rest your voice, because we're planning on being here for about 3 hours plus.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the other one. I'm trying to get this all set up. Okay. Got that removed. We are getting a new one. We have Murilo Augusto. Where are you coming from? Good vibes. Yeah, good vibes
big
here.
time.
Good vibes in
We're
the
feeling
chat.
now, especially with the Packers leading the 49ers 7-0. Tell us where you're watching from.
Yes. As I'll highlight it in the chat earlier. I put in. Let me find it here.
I'll hand it off to you.
Where are we? I'm trying to get this StreamYard to work. Here we go. So, as I say, go Pack, go. Who is your team and where are you chatting from? That's what I put in earlier. So, Daddy's right over there. So, YouTube, if you're watching, don't shut us down. Because YouTube's policies, whatever.
Yeah, well, they can't shut us down for this.
Sure.
We're okay. We're not showing the game. We're not doing play-by-play of it.
Yeah. So, we are on commercial break right now. Who is your team? Where are you chatting from? We are here in Philadelphia. Diehard Packers fans from Wisconsin. Glad to have you all on here. And, yeah, so that's what's going on. As I'm going to get this set up. Making sure that I have everything here. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we are. So, that's what's going on here. So again, where are you all chatting from? I know where some of you are chatting from. We have Walking with Tamsin, Scotland, Sandos Chronicles, Chicago. We have Chris Learning in Cincinnati. We have American Football Network in Clemson, South Carolina, just outside of there, where the Clemson Tigers, I think, won their basketball game today against the Panthers. I've heard that was a good one, as the Niners were about to get the ball, so I will update the graphic.
Please, special teams, stop.
They get the tackle short of they're on 40. So San Fran almost at midfield. Special teams for Green Bay, they've just not been playing well so far, as we are updating the graphic for you here. I am graphic management. Daddy is stream man. We're both stream management. So I have this updated now. We will get this all set up.
The kid wanted to really get involved and lead this one more. So hey, go for it.
Here we go. We're having some technical difficulties. I'm getting rid of it. I'm trying to get this all set up, as the Niners will run it for about a yard, we'll say. Let's see. Do we have the updated one? Let's see. I hope we have the updated one. If not, I'm going to have to do a couple more things here. So, everyone, what do you think about this game? Again, give us your score predictions. I want to hear this. I want to hear them, as we are. Here is our thing. Packers 7-0. It's going to be 2nd and 9 for San Francisco. And I think that's going to be false start or offsides.
Probably offsides.
Let's see, that's going to be false start on the offense. So, that's going to put them back 5 yards. False start. Yeah, I thought it was a false start, because I didn't see any of the Niners players pointing at the Packers, but all the Packers players were pointing at the Niners. So that was a sign of what it could be. 2nd and 14 now. 7-0 Green Bay. About 8:25 left in the first quarter. Jimmy G's tosses it to Debo.
Not doing play-by-play.
Yeah. But Debo Samuel has been a crazy player for the Niners because he is playing receiver. I think he was first team All-Pro.
Sounds right.
I think he was along with Devontae Adams, but he also has been playing running back, and he played it in the last game of the season and in that wild card game against the Cowboys. So he's played quarterback, as we saw in the Niners-Rams game. That was an awesome one. Niners won in OT. That was crazy.
Yes, Debo Samuel's first team All-Pro.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Niners. Oh,
there
Jimmy
you go.
G! That's gonna be Zadarius Smith in his first game back. What a play! Awesome. So we have Brett B. I know where you're coming from. Golden Bluted. I had called in for a minute earlier, and you wanted to know where you could find me. So I told you, and yeah. So welcome to the stream. I hope everything is going well. Where are you chatting from, and who are you cheering for? Who's your team? Everyone, put in your NFL team. I know a couple of your teams, but not a whole lot. So San Fran is going to punt, and Green Bay will have it at the 25. Their own 25. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. So I will update the screen again for you. Let me get this set up. So again, quarter one. Here we have the Packers 7, the 49ers 0. An early touchdown by, I think, was that Jones or Dillon? I think it was.
That was A.J. Dillon.
Yeah, Dillon, who has, he looks like he's going to be a bright star for Green Bay. Coming up here. So yeah, we have 4 watching. How are you all doing? We are hoping here. We hope that you're having a great evening. We are excited to see our team back in the playoffs for what now? The third year in a row? Yeah, third year in a row. I'm pretty sure. So we are getting this reset up. Bremby don't have a team anymore. Originally from St. Louis and was a Rams fan, but no longer a fan. Watching from Lubbock, Texas. Saw Texas Tech beat West Virginia. That's one thing I did talk about with Golden Blued earlier was what he thought about that game. I didn't watch it. We were watching the NFL shooting videos, all that fun stuff. But yeah. So let's see. Hopefully we have the graphics set up, and we do. So I don't know how much time we have until Daddy will take over for us. I'm just making sure.
Couple of minutes.
Okay, a couple of minutes. So yeah, we so where again, anyone just coming in, where are you chatting from? What do you all think about this game? Give me some predictions. I would love to hear what you have. My prediction, I will put it in the chat here as I just get it from the graphics that we are using for this. Hopefully this will work. There are our predictions right there. I'm saying, oh, that did not work. Let me delete that comment. That was, I don't know what just happened, but little bit of glitch on StreamYard there. So yeah, I said Packers 27, 49ers 21. Daddy, who is over there, said Packers 24, Niners 23. Brent B says Packers by 21. I don't see it happening. I've heard people say Niners by 17. That's also something I don't see happening in this game. But, so here we go. Aaron Rodgers is on the field here. Packers, the 25-yard line. Devontae Adams will get it. We can't do exact play-by-play, but I can just tell you who has the ball. But I can't say.
Do that.
Wow. Sheesh. I thought, so, yeah, I can just, we can't tell you much as I hate to say it. You would have to watch us watch the TV too. I don't know, but Rodgers has 5. He's 5 for 6, 61 yards. So yeah, we're getting close to 6 minutes left in the quarter, and Rodgers over to Jones. What am I saying? It's gonna be a first down, almost. I think. Packers pushing the pile. Yeah, first down. Yes, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. So yeah, nice play by Rodgers to Jones and just tossed it off. Nice job. Good blocking.
It's a different type of run play.
Yeah.
Than what you normally see instead of a handoff.
Yeah.
It is more visible to the defense, but the blocking gets so well set up.
Yeah, Mercedes Lewis, the Packers tight end with Robert Tunney, minus 6 yards. Wow. PA pass. He's just gonna dump it off to Jones. Almost for first down. As I think Daddy will be taking over.
Here to take over for you.
Yes, so I will be relieved of my duties. And I'll see you in a second.
Yeah, if you can maybe help with graphics and things like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Cool.
I'll be right back.
Deal. What you're seeing the Packers doing right now is a very definite piece of domination so far, where they are dictating offensively what they want to do, and San Francisco so far hasn't had a response. 4:40 left right now. First quarter, Packers with the football at the San Francisco 42, 43-yard line.
Yeah.
And it's just absolute control. Absolute control. Brent's mentioning we need to be wearing cheese hats.
There you go. There you go, Brent.
This thing doesn't fit me.
It fits me, though.
I got a melon. I got a melon. This is not for me.
It's mine. I got it this year, yeah. I do have a cheese head. I did like the American Football Network's comment in there. I like that score prediction.
31-27. Again, what you're witnessing with fumble!
Niners take it. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. That is what you can't afford in playoff games more than anything else, is turnovers. Turnovers will crush you. More often than not, the team that commits some more turnovers loses. And that was just a great slap of the football to knock it out of Mercedes Lewis's hands. He knew exactly where to go. He knew how to punch it out, and he knew that it would be a release, that it wasn't tucked in well enough against his body.
Man.
Football players on defense practice that all the time.
Yes.
Magellan and Greyhound, what's up, Sorgy fam? You're not watching the game, but you want to stop by, say hi. Great. Travel Channel, they do a lot of nature journeys, though they are from New York, so they're from the big city, but they love nature. That's an awesome thing. You would not give Mercedes Lewis the ball the rest of the game.
I don't know, maybe a couple times.
I wouldn't say that necessarily, but this is a situation where even at the top level of what you do, I experience this in my job too. It can sometimes be very easy to forget the most important fundamentals of what you do. To protect the football, you got to have it tucked in against your body incredibly well, and with the point of the football way up here, so it cannot be released. So it can't be punched out the way the 49ers defense punched it out. And, I mean, that was perfect opportunity. And the 49ers knew, I guarantee you they knew from film study, that they could cause that fumble. Magellan and Greyhound, you live in the best place in the world, but yes, the rest of the world is pretty cool too. We experienced New York City a couple of months ago. In fact, it was almost 2 months to the day we experienced New York for the first time.
We love NYC.
This kid's birthday, and he had an absolute ball. Go check that vlog out at some point here on the Sorgy Stories YouTube channel. 7-0 Green Bay. We're in the late stretches of the first quarter. Green Bay against the San Francisco 49ers here in the NFC Divisional Playoffs. under the lights at Lambeau Field.
Hey, we're getting some love from here in Philly. Some of my friends texting me saying good luck. I appreciate it if you're watching this. I appreciate it.
American Football Network card to beat Clemson, South Carolina. Magellan and Greyhound, Anthony's birthday, I remember. Thank you so much. Now, you're referring to Clemson, South Carolina, and how cool of a place it is on a game day. This way you go to Lambeau Field for a game. Wait till you go to Lambeau Field for a game. This is the dangerous part of what San Francisco can do, which you're witnessing here on first down, running the football. Did they just fumble? Did they just fumble? No, they're ruling him down with his forward progress. And the Packers are arguing vociferously that they caused the strip. But they said his progress had stopped when he got to about the 47-yard line, and that's when they ruled the ball down. And the ball didn't come out until later.
So I apologize. It is not Packers ball as I have it set up. Let me change that quick.
I told you you had to watch the graphics.
I just realized that. So yeah, American
and did they just lose the ball?
Chris Barnes
Talk about justice, if you will.
Chris Barnes.
I mean,
let's go. You can't see me. I'm here. I'm behind the graphics.
Barnes with the recovery after the ball was punched loose.
Yeah, I'm not going to change it. Hey, I'm not going to change it.
That time it wasn't even really punched loose. It was the impact of the tackle that led the ball to come out of the receiver's hands. That is the one thing that you notice when you play in ridiculously freezing cold, is that it is much harder to keep control of the football. If you've ever tried to catch a ball in that kind of cold, 2:58 left first quarter, by the way. If you ever try and catch a ball in that kind of cold, it is ridiculously hard. It feels like a literal brick of ice, and you don't want to handle the football in circumstances like that. That's why, for example, if any of you have ever heard of the legendary Ice Bowl football game, the Packers and the Dallas Cowboys, the 1967 NFL Championship game, I studied that game. I did a special on it for WTMJ Radio, the Packers radio flagship station, back in 2005, and I'm gonna toot my own horn here, as well as just the entire team that we had that did that broadcast.
Yeah, I've listened. I've listened.
It won awards.
It was great.
But the players from that time were explaining to me that in that kind of cold weather, you try and catch a football, it literally feels like a brick of ice in your hand. You don't want to catch it. And yeah, they're playing glove. They have gloves now to help handle the football, but it's still ridiculously cold, ridiculously hard. Turnovers are more susceptible to happen in this kind of cold weather. So you don't want to mess with it. And American Football Network mentioning catching a football in 40-degree weather down here is difficult. Oh, yeah. When we would play as a kid at recess when it was like 10 degrees outside, and we'd be playing football, you don't want to catch anything. You don't want to get hit. You don't want to especially hit the ground because it is rock solid hard. The interesting thing with the way that they have the coils underneath the stadium at Lambeau Field, and those are heating coils, which they use to sort of melt any sort of ice off the field to help it stay playable. And they keep it in fantastic shape. So it's not as problematic as it used to be. They're reviewing it. Let's see the replay here. Okay. When was he down? And the other question is, did he have control long enough to even call it a catch? Yeah, he had 2 feet down. They may be ruling this an incomplete pass. He actually had 3 feet down. That, to me, should be a fumble. But I think they're going to rule it incomplete.
Why are they ruling it incomplete?
They may be ruling it incomplete. We'll find out. But the problem you have here is that he had 2 feet down. He started to make a move. And with the ridiculous rules of the National Football League that make it insanely hard to really define what a catch is,
Yeah, they do.
it's very possible that this could be overruled. We are watching the referee as he comes to the decision, and yes, it's an incomplete pass.
It's a bad call?
I think the way I would say it, by the definition of the rule, it's a correct call, but the rule about how you have to make a football move after having 2 feet down when you control the catch.
No one knows what a catch is, by the way. No one.
The problem is the rule. The problem isn't necessarily how they interpreted it, but they have to follow what the rule is. And I think it's a bunch of hooey. And I'm being very clean with that word hooey. I've never said the word hooey before in my life. I love Huey, as in Huey Lewis in the News.
And apparently something's about to happen. AFN, I know, is ahead of us. Yeah.
You're stealing our thunder. You're stealing our thunder, AFN.
No, you.
And that was thunderous, Rashawn Gary.
Rashawn, let's go. Don't. By the way, AFN, don't worry about it. Just don't. Hey, when we're on the phone,
I'm having fun with you. It's all good.
When we're on the phone, I love when you tell me good things happen. I love it.
And the way Rashawn Gary just destroyed Compton and the 49ers, the way he pushed with one arm to push Compton out of the way and then get the opening to the quarterback.
You can go check out AFN. He's talked about Rashawn Gary a lot to me and how he ended up being a great pick. Amari Rodgers back after
Rashawn Gary, I mean, they've got the football now at the 13-yard line, 2:20 left first quarter. Rashawn Gary has developed. He was a first-round draft pick for the Packers a couple of years ago. He didn't play worth much his rookie season. He just was not there. He had to make a leap. He had to make a quantum leap to really be able to showcase his talent and prove that he was first-round pick worthy. This year, he's done it. He has massively done it. I think he's now put himself in a position where he's going to be a star in this league for a number of years. And I think that's a credit to Brian Gutekunst as a general manager, who, with so many issues that have happened with Aaron Rodgers and their relationship, we could talk all day about other issues with Aaron Rodgers, trust me.
Yeah.
But the relationship that he had with Rodgers, that was, forgive me, very much on the downturn.
These graphics.
But the guy can pick draft picks really well, especially on defense, which was their problem for so long. For so long, they couldn't stock their defense enough with talent. Gutekunst has done that. He knows how to make that defense improve. They've been top 10 in the National Football League in scoring defense twice now. And it's one of the biggest reasons why they've gone 13-3, 13-3, 13-4 now, the last 3 years. You see that rushing statistic? San Francisco only having 8 yards rushing.
I like it.
So far this game. The Packers have to keep that statistic low.
Yeah, they do.
Have to.
Elijah Mitchell. I'm off camera. You can't see me. I'm right here.
Was that a drop or a fumble? Yeah, it's an incompletion.
No. Yeah, they're going to call the other thing.
Yeah.
So sorry about all the crazy graphics. It's just that there was in the last 2 minutes, there was so much ball change. Now I'm going to have to just keep it with the ones I already have and do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. I will warn you that that the camera that we currently are using is pretty low, so I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to stay with that, but we'll try.
We have a backup plan.
Yes, we do.
At worst, I have my computer, not as good, but it can still technically do the job.
And Rodgers having to nice scramble to get out of the grass. Yeah, that was an inaccurate throw.
And he went to Daphne.
Way sideways, joining us, fellow Wisconsinites.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us. If we keep San Francisco on 150 yards rushing, we're in good shape.
I agree.
Thank you, American Football Network. Murillo Augusto. You don't like Mason Crosby very much. He's not a reliable player, and he's at the end of his career.
I agree.
And he's become more reliable later on this season, but earlier this year, he had problems.
Yeah, 3 missed field goals.
Did he have problems?
Against the Bengals. And the Packers were going to punt.
Yes, they have to punt the football with 1:28 left. San Francisco's in position to get some pretty decent field position here. But that punt drove San Francisco back a bit. It's going to be inside their own 40-yard line.
Better than the kickoff.
Good news at 1:16 left in the quarter.
So, yeah, Packers up 7-0. Good to have another Wisconsinite in here, Wayside Wade.
Here, why don't you just come in?
Yeah, I'm going to come in. Here we go. Now you can.
You're talking so much. You don't have to fill all this time, buddy.
I like
You're going to want to rest it. It's okay.
True. Yeah.
And now you're being advertised stuff on the
Fox broadcast.
Derrick Henry,
who didn't play that well today. I watched the game. Not very good. As I'm trying to get my head out of the graphic. But yeah.
This is the thing that makes the NFL playoffs, to me, the best postseason in sports, yet it can be also the most frustrating and nervousness creating, is that every game is an elimination game. You talk about how great, for example, the baseball playoffs are, the NBA playoffs, the Stanley Cup playoffs, and those are fantastic playoffs with incredible passion, and just how they talk about how great a Game 7 is, because everything is on the line. You win, you stay in the playoffs, you have a chance at a championship, you lose that game, you go home, and it's the same consequence for both teams. Well, let me tell you something. The NFL playoffs, every game is a Game 7.
Yes.
And a great team like Tennessee can make one mistake and lose their season. That is the beauty and the pain and all of that, and the drama and the excitement of the NFL playoff. That's why I think they're the best playoffs in sports.
But the beauty of Wisconsin is making my stomach hurt here. I'm hungry now that I see the talk of cheese curds. Yeah, I would say Magellan and Greyhound, if you love cheese curds, you are a honorary Wisconsin.
Well, Magellan and Greyhound, I think you've been to the Mars Cheese Castle, correct? I believe you've traveled there.
Yeah.
So I absolutely recommend anyone traveling to Wisconsin, if you're driving on I-94 between Chicago and Milwaukee, stop at the Mars Cheese Castle.
And get chocolate cheese and cheese curds. That's all you need. Chocolate cheese, chicken tender, cheese.
We have been there. We did a video on it. Go check it out. It's probably one of the most sought-after videos that we've done.
Yeah. Now, crazy thing. Kyle Shanahan and Matt LaFleur were together on the Washington staff and the Atlanta staff. 2
Fahrenheit feels like temperature right now.
I actually saw it feels like 0, according to AccuWeather. Don't know what that's all about.
Let's see. Yes, you have been to Mars Cheese Castle.
And the Woodman's.
And the chocolate cheese fudge. Oh, my gosh.
That's so good. I've only been to Woodman's once, but it was pretty cool.
And if you're discussing cheese curds and you need to discuss Lambeau Field.
Oh, here we go.
I've covered Packers games before in person with WTMJ Radio. They have in the press box basically an entire vat of cheese curds, the width and length of a 32-inch television set.
Wow.
It's all just cheese curds as a drop on 2nd and 12 by George Kittle, puts them in a third and long situation with 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
Magellan and Greyhound, you put nothing on your cheese curds. I've had nothing on my cheese curds before, but I love ketchup.
But this vat of cheese curds, number one, it's a vat of cheese curds. I could dive into the thing like it's a swimming pool. And number two, those are one of the best cheese curds I've ever had in my life. They are so good. I will guarantee you, if you ever go to a Packers game and you order the cheese curds, as a fan, it's probably the same batch. Probably just as good. Definitely just as good. The third down play, the Packers with yet another stop. If you keep making stops on defense, your offensive sins will be covered. Just like that fumble earlier.
Kevin King, good bat.
Well, he didn't touch it. He just barely missed it.
Looked like he did. Oh, Jimmy G got Is that going to be roughing the passer?
No. It was at the point of contact.
I was going to say, because they call roughing the passer on everything. As the Packers are about to get the ball back here in quarter one, I'm going to have to change the graphic for the start of the quarter.
Yeah, I like ranch on my cheese curds, by the way, but I even more love cheese sauce.
Yes, he does.
Because cheese on top of cheese, it's required. It is required. People get it.
Yeah.
People, you load more cheese upon cheese. It destroys your life expectancy, and it's worth it. It is so worth it. And yes, all of us like the squeak.
Oh, easy.
He's more of a breading guy.
Yeah, I'm a breading guy. Hey, we have New York brothers. How are you doing?
Thank you for joining us from about 2 hours away in the East Coast.
Yes, up in New York, as we are down here in Philly. That's my little impersonation. So, I've got the Green Bay weather up because it is currently, it's gonna
the
be
low's gonna get to 2,
and feels like -4. Right now it's 14 degrees and feels like here.
But for those who weren't with us earlier, the last 8 times, as there's now 11 seconds left in this first quarter, the last 8 times the Packers lost home games with a temperature of below 35 degrees, all those 8 times they lost were to warm weather teams or teams who play in domes.
Yeah.
Home field advantage based on weather is no longer a thing in the NFL because teams are so much better at preparation. They're much more equipped to handle the cold.
Yeah.
And they take better care of the field. So it's a much more even proposition when it comes to balance. We're having more cheese curd discussion. Magellan and Graham, what is that?
Cheese curds, just no politics or religion or anything like that.
Oh, the fried curds ranch then? But I like the idea of cheese sauce on cheese.
I don't like cheese sauce. That's not my thing. It's his thing. But my mom, another mom who's upstairs right now, is huge on ketchup. She has a shirt that we got from Heinz that says, "I love ketchup on my ketchup."
I gotta find that shirt.
I need one of those because I love the idea of ketchup on ketchup.
Next time we go to Pittsburgh for a Brewers-Pirates game, we may need to stop there.
Yeah.
Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings has the best cheese curds. Brent, tell us where you're experiencing those.
Never had B-Dub's cheese curds. I would have to check. And he is in Lubbock. I think I saw. That's
interesting.
What he said. Yeah.
Interesting. No, you're all good with John
You're
Graham.
fine.
You're not interfering at all. You're good.
Hey,
you are awesome.
American Football Network down south. I'll just take some good old fried chicken and sweet tea. I know you have a Culver's about probably 40 minutes away. I know that you've had the butter burgers. Yes, so American Football Network and I's friend Chicago Sports Network's dad is a big Niners fan. I'm guessing AFN is chatting with them, texting back and forth because and Chicago Sports Network actually predicted Niners by 17 in this game. That's a little biased.
Having seen those 2 playoff games, or at least 2 games in recent years, where the 49ers just ran up and down the field on the Packers and made their lives miserable, I can see why he would predict that. That actually has a bit of validity to it, some logic to it.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
No.
But I can see why someone would predict it, having seen recent Packers 49ers games and the knowledge of how well San Francisco dominated Green Bay in those games.
Yes. Right now I'm getting the graphics for the second quarter.
If you don't need to do the switch of the ball, that's absolutely okay.
No, it's fine. It's easy. It's easy. It takes about 2 seconds to just switch it over. As what I'm doing is at the start of each quarter, I have. So I did. What AFN? I attempted to engage in the trash talk, but with fun trash talk. I know AFN doesn't get personal with his stuff.
Yeah.
But his dad's not interested. That doesn't surprise me.
Understandable. I'm going to leave this
Yes,
next 5 minutes of the game to you.
Yes. Moose Nation, did you two watch the ending of Cincinnati, Tennessee? I did. What a game. If Chris Learning is still in there, hey, I picked Cincy to win the game. That was my pick at the start of the bracket. I was cheering for them. Hooday! They're my pick to go to the Super Bowl, play the Packers. As who has the ball? Green Bay. Okay, so now I have, at the start of each quarter now, I'm doing a little bit of a thing where I have the, whatever you want to call, I've got the two different teams, so I can just change the score as I'm going to get an update on the temperature in Green Bay and if it is snowing yet or not. I don't think it is. So yeah, getting everything ready here. I am Anthony. We are kind of low on phone battery. So yeah. 14 degrees. Feels like 0 in Green Bay. I'll get that set up. We are going to probably have to eventually transition to the computer, so I'm sorry if it's bad quality. I apologize, but that's just how it's probably going to have to be. Don't know enough about trackers to like them or dislike them. Magellan and Greyhound. Yeah, never been on a tractor. Actually, I think I might have been once. But yeah, so I'm trying to find the correct thing here. Bear with me, Rodgers. Oh, he's sacked, and the Packers are gonna have to punt. Oh no, here it goes. I am calling it right now, right here. I am calling it live. The Packers are gonna win this game because they never lose. I don't think I've ever seen them lose when someone pulls out the belt on Aaron Rodgers after getting a sack, which the Niners just did. So, there we go. As the Niners are about to get the ball, assuming the punt goes the way it should. So, as I am just getting this set up here, Niners will get the ball at their own 35, about 34, 35. So we hope you enjoy the game, as it says here. Where are you chatting from? We'd love to know. And who is your NFL team? Let us know right in the comment section. Thanks to StreamYard for for having us use this. Oh, I almost just got rid of our thing. I will change this. So Niners ball, second quarter. Here we go here. So yes. Everyone, give me your score prediction. I would love to know. By the way, Moose Nation, what's your score prediction? AFN, I know you gave yours 31-27. Magellan and Greyhound, we have in here. Wayside Wade, we have in here. We have so glad to see all of our supporters in here. We have Brett B, a new fan of the channel. New York Brothers is in here. We have Murillo Augusto in here. We have Walking with Tanson, Santos Chronicles, Chris Learning in here. Aiden Bombs 42 and King Santy at the start of the stream were in here. So glad to have you here. Daddy will be right back at about the 10-minute mark in the second quarter here. So yes, 7-0 Green Bay. What a game so far. Now, in Rodgers' career, he has never beaten the Niners in the playoffs. That's huge. Aaron Rodgers, number 12, favorite player on the field. Love the guy on the field. We can talk about off the field another time. But I am going to quickly check something here. Make sure that we are good. Okay. Phone is down to 8%. Can you? That's good. Hold on, I gotta readjust our camera here. Oh, be right back. Sorry, our tripod was about to fall over, so I had to fix that. It wasn't fully secured, as I will get you all straightened out. I hope that's good. I think that is. So I apologize about that again. Our tripod almost fell over. It was not fully locked in. So Magellan Greyhound 23-20. Packers shouldn't be trusted with prediction. Oh, well, you can. I like it. I like the prediction. That's a really good prediction. As the Niners have the ball. So yeah, if the phone dies, we have a backup plan. We have the computer. Not as good camera quality, but we can use it until the phone works. Brent B, you don't. I think you just. I don't know how many you need. I will ask Daddy about that when he comes down. But yeah, so Texas Tech Sports. I like the idea. I know if you. I don't know how long you've been following Golden Blue, but there is a guy, DERWAK, Texas Tech fan, who is in the college football community, which I am part of, as I'm a Wisconsin sports fan. If you know me from the college football community. AFN, I apologize for not showing your comment earlier. Just had a gif of Terrell Owens getting destroyed when he placed the ball on the Cowboys logo. Yeah, AFN he likes the Cowboys too a little bit, which I have no problem with, as he's Packer fan number one. As we are over here at Soldier Stories, so we are having TV difficulties as well. Hopefully Daddy can figure out our TV problems. While you were gone, our tripod almost fell. So that was awesome. It wasn't fully locked in. I fixed it.
Okay.
We're all good.
Can you switch to that while I try and take care of the stream?
Yeah. Switch the stuff over here?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get the camera mic. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to fix that. Get the echo. Just turn the sound out. Sorry about this. We're getting this set up now. Can you all see me? Okay, we're gonna try to get this. We're getting that sound out. I apologize if that. Anyone can stream with the same application that Sorgy is using. We're at 20 hours per 30 days at no charge. Yeah, StreamYard. That's how we're doing this. Yeah, you don't need any subs. I just got a notification on my tablet. Wesley Matthews out of the game for the Bucs. Not good. Against the Kings. Yeah, I know, AFA. You're more of a Dak fan than a Cowboys fan. I'm gonna get this TV straightened out. Right now it's just buffering. So, yeah. More technical difficulties now. Humidifiers are falling down here on Sorgy Stories. This is all raw. This is our reaction to the game.
We're having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Yeah, as for now, I will hold on. Let me get this. Who knows who has the ball right now? I'm gonna try to get which one is it? Okay, hold on, folks. We're gonna be Hey, Bot.
Bye, Bot.
How we doing? Who are you cheering for in this game? Looks like you're a Russian bot. We love the Russian bots, especially any bot. We love their bots. They're awesome. As we ask them who they're gonna cheer for before we block them and time them out. So yeah, that's our thing here. We ask them who they're cheering for. Wayside. Oh no, Wayside Wade. I'm sorry, I blocked you for 5 minutes because of StreamYard. That was not my fault. StreamYard did that. That was all. Yeah, I clicked on the bot and it accidentally blocked you for 5 minutes. So don't know what happened. We don't have TV coverage right now because for some reason it lost its connection. Oh.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Okay. Sweet. So we're good. Yeah, so I apologize, Wayside Wade. That was weird as let me get our graphic back set up. Okay, so Packers do have the ball, so I will change the graphic right now. I apologize for technical difficulties. We're working on it. This is our first time using the computer for the stream. So we are going to get this set back up. As I think that's the Packers ball graphic. Yep, it is. So we have 7 watching. Thank you, New York Brothers. I don't think I'm a genius. I'm not Albert Einstein. Not even close to anyone like that. But I appreciate it. Yes, let me get this fixed.
More like Albert McGuire.
Al McGuire, legendary coach of Marquette. Oh, our TV thing, since we are Chromecasting it from a computer, is being glitchy. So I am going to get this all set up so we can get the game going. Let me make sure you don't hear because we don't want to get copyrighted. That's why you are not watching the game. This is being annoying.
This thing is being very annoying.
Yes. First down, according to American Football Network. Yes, keep us updated, please. As we are getting the game back on here. Would you work? Please, just work once. I hope you can see us okay. It looks pretty clear. So I think we're doing pretty good. As let me get the
now what I need to do is learn how to say technical difficulties in about 10 different languages. I've done Swedish before for a little fun project back at my old station.
Oh, Sling, come on now.
Be nice. I think maybe because I'm currently slinging the game.
It timed out.
And you decided to it timed out?
That's just what it called when it does it where it works weird. It says that the Chromecast timed out, which that's it's fine. It'll work fine. Let me just get this. Okay, we have it.
But it was working fine before.
Sometimes it works weird.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, thank you.
We appreciate that, New York brothers.
Yes. So 1st and 10. For the Packers, I think that would be. 7 people in here. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Wayside Wade, if you're watching this, I am so sorry. I was trying to ban the bot, and I somehow banned you. Don't know how that happened.
That was not the plan.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Let me figure this out with Sling. Hang on. I'm going to take care of this.
Yeah, we're going to either... Daddy, well, he can't use his phone, but we might have to resort to Anonymous phone or something as we are. Something, yeah. So I just have the game set up. I can't show it to you, but I have the game set up temporarily on a tablet so I can see what's going on. So yeah, Packers face 3rd and 12 here inside their own territory, inside the 40. And I think they called timeout. Yeah, they called timeout. Okay, game is working. Hopefully it won't be too blurry for us. Yep, we just saw that AFN. So yeah, we do have computers a little behind the tablet, but that's okay.
Feel free to take a break, kid, if you want.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, see you, AFN.
Yep.
And I will see you all in a
I'm sliding in to take over as
have a bite to eat.
As the kid takes a well-deserved break. Thank you so much, AFN, for joining us and for keeping us updated during our technical difficulties as we speak with the Green Bay Packers and San Francisco 49ers midway through the second quarter, 7-0 lead. For the Packers, they have dominated the flow of play, but they only have a 1-score lead at this point. That's kind of worrying because you want the score to reflect how well you're dominating the game. You don't want to give San Francisco life here. Oh, Wayside Wade. Man, That's just wrong. You should not be punished for helping people. Sometimes that's what they call the penalty of leadership. It has nothing to do with YouTube, just a thing of life in itself. And they have to go to a dump-off pass because San Francisco's secondary did a phenomenal job there on third down at guarding the Packers beyond the first down line. And so that put the Packers in a position where they now have to go for it on fourth down or punt. And this is a very interesting call. They appear to be going for it on 4th and 2. Very interesting call. 4th and 2 in their own territory. This is what analytics has done to football to make it where you'd be willing to make more chances because the odds say it's better to do so. And you have coaches rolling the dice more. Well, they didn't because I think in this case they wanted to draw San Francisco offsides because Aaron Rodgers is one of the best in the game at being able to create an offside situation with how well he runs the cadence of the play. Green 18 said, hot. And by doing that, sometimes you can draw people offside so well. But San Francisco stayed disciplined. And now Green Bay is going to try and punt them deep into their own territory and play a field position game here. Again, I wish they'd be able to put up so many more points on the board than they have with how well they've controlled this game. But they haven't. It's been one drive so far, the first drive of the game. It's been a shutout since. If you like fireworks, if you like explosive football, this hasn't been the game for you. This has been knock down, drag out, play field position, pin the other team deep, defensive football, which is the way that football was for decades in the early part of the history of the game. That's how it was for so long. That's how it was for decades in the National Football League. Before modern offenses made a lot of changes to the game and expanded the capability for teams to put a heck of a lot more points on the board. And this is an old school kind of game. You had it a bit with Cincinnati and Tennessee as well, where cold weather, even in Tennessee, cold weather, winter conditions, chillier kind of conditions, makes the running game and the defense more important when you play football in December and January and sometimes a bit of February. So tell us, by the way, what's the temperature where you are? What's the cold temperature where you are at this point? Sooner Girl Travels! Hey! How are you? And we want to thank you for popping in. Magellan and Greyhound, thank you for joining us on this side of the flip side. We will see you soon. I've got some videos to catch up on with you. Sooner Girl, thank you for popping in and joining us. I should look up how many Oklahoma Sooners University of Oklahoma grads are playing in this game. You know anybody off the top of your head?
All I know is Baker Mayfield in there. That's all I know.
Yeah, we'll have to do more research on that. How many Oklahoma Sooners? They are Sooner Girl Travel's great travel channel, especially for sort of the Mid-South of the country, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas. If you love great scenery of the desert, Arizona and New Mexico, that's a great channel to check out. Yeah. Definitely join Sooner Girl Travels. And everyone, subscribe to each other. Everybody, enjoy each other. Watch each other. Help each other out.
Mind if I change the graphic? If I can scoot in
Feel free to change the graphic as you need.
I'm going to show you how to do this.
I'm going to let you handle it tonight.
For those of you who don't know how to do it, all you have to do is add a slide, Google slide, and then whoever has the ball, which right now is San Francisco. Hope that is the right slide. It is. So, yeah.
Incomplete pass on first down.
Yeah, so Packers defense What a great job so far.
They've been amazing. They've been exactly what this team has. No, I won't be able to see.
Okay, cool.
We don't want your head cut off, buddy.
Okay, there we go. I want to make sure I'm in the shot. I was moving the back.
You're fine.
Okay, good.
You're fine, buddy. But, I mean, they've just been phenomenal. Phenomenal. As Jim Rome would say via Frank Kelly, phenomenal. Arugula.
I love Sooner Roll Trails. Well, partly watching. Yeah, that's what Anonymami is doing upstairs. She has the game on. But while she does whatever she needs to do. Oh, is that a catch?
That is a very good catch by George Kittle.
Tight ends have killed the Packers before. We were there
in the last probably. That's been a main problem for the Packers the last probably
what a catch.
15 years.
Did he have possession of the ball?
I don't know. Let's see. One-hander to tip it down.
Tips it.
And he tipped it. He got a knee down, and one knee equals 2 feet.
Wow.
In terms of possession, he had control. That's a catch.
Yeah. Wow. We apologize for the computer setup. We were using a phone, and that's about it. Yeah. So we're using this until we can get it all back set up. Debo with a run. Nice job.
And a good job again by this Packers defense that has owned this game so far. And it's been the controlling factor. But I give George Kittle's one of the best tight ends in football. We saw another one when we saw the Packers play the Ravens in Baltimore.
Check out that video.
That is a spectacular experience that we had that day.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews of Baltimore. He got the All-Pro nod for tight end.
Yeah, I think he got first team All-Pro. And I think Kittle was second. Kittle and Kelsey, I think, were second and third. I don't remember which order, but yeah.
But Mark Andrews just had a field day against the Packers that day.
Yeah.
They were, I don't want to say they were lucky to win, but it took everything they had within them to win.
It took Mark Andrews and Tyler Huntley having crazy days for them to win. Niners getting back in the rushing game a little.
9-yard gain on that one, and that was a situation of just great blocking, setting up a massive hole on the left side, although there was a little bit of a call for a face mask that didn't get called.
Yeah.
But still, Magellan, yes, thank you for popping in. Great talking cheese curds anytime with you.
Yes.
Check out our chicken and curd series with all of this kid's fried cheese curd reviews. Brent telling us it is 40 degrees where you are.
Yes, I am checking the Green Bay forecast right now. It is in Green Bay currently.
First down, San Francisco.
14 feels like -3 according to AccuWeather. Thank you, AccuWeather. Here it's. Let me see if
it ain't exactly balmy here in Philadelphia.
It won't give it to me.
Our station that I work for, KYW News Radio, the way they express. Understandably, the way they express temperature issues, saying like if it's going to go down into the teens with single-digit wind chills, I mean, people consider that dangerously cold weather here.
Yeah.
And it is dangerously cold if you're not really taking care of yourself. In Wisconsin, that's just called Tuesday.
Yeah, that's normal. That's
in winter, it's like Tuesday.
It almost always feels though that it's colder on Packers home game days. That's just how it feels. Is on a Sunday, it's extra cold up in Green Bay than it normally would be. The offensive line.
When you got a 315-pound guy
I love
in motion about to pulverize someone. I know that they were doing it to our Packers, but that's just fun to watch.
He went right at Devondre Campbell. But I was gonna say something and now I'm forgetting it. But
about 3.5 minutes left. 3 minutes 5 seconds left until halftime.
Yes. And I don't know if we're gonna do who knows what the halftime show plan is.
Let's see. We have Frisbee dogs coming in.
No, we don't.
No, we don't. Oh my gosh, that was a very good adjustment by Garoppolo to sort of make a play where there was none and create another first down for San Francisco.
Yeah, they're
starting to move the football. This is concerning.
Yeah, we've been switching off. So who knows what's going to happen for halftime? We just will. You guys are more interesting than the play-by-play on TV. The low here tonight is 27. I hope we're more interesting than Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. I'm not ripping them, but their announcing is a little plain. It's just like
I don't think it's that.
I don't know. There's not as much excitement as you would get with like a Kevin Harlan or a Ian Eagle or someone like that. Wayside wind 18 degrees, 97 miles south of Green Bay.
Nice. Yeah, that's real close to our home.
Yes.
Very close to
Elijah
our
Mitchell
home.
back with the run. Now,
Tough tackle by Mitchell.
Now let's as much as I hate to do this, let's rewind back to 2019 when it was actually 2020. When it happened. Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. When Raheem Mostert, who is out for this game, he's on the IR for the 49ers. Their running back had, I think, 3 touchdowns against the Packers.
200 yards.
Oh, that was horrible.
Rushing.
Compared to today?
I mean,
today's been really good for the Packers team.
So far, but their offense has not produced points.
No.
San Francisco's defense, after that very first drive, has done enough to control them.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if it would be a bigger advantage for Green Bay, assuming they win this, hold the lead. I don't know if it would be a bigger advantage playing an injured Bucs team with how good the defense has played. You have Tristan Wirfs, who could be out. They're Pro Bowl, and he was first team All-Pro. Left tackle Tristan Wirfs in his, I only think, second year. He's already a superstar, for in lineman standards at least. But
the first thing you need to do though is win this game.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, you can't worry about who's going to be coming next until you take care of your own business.
And if you don't know who we would be playing, it would either be LA or the Bucs. They are whoever wins this game plays the winner of LA Bucs.
I just watched that Heinz ketchup commercial, and number 1, I thought of you and your love of ketchup.
I thought about my love of ketchup.
Number 2, it was the biggest and messiest burger I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
I miss Cops Hamburgers back in Milwaukee.
Wade,
you're close to them right now.
What I love even more than the burgers is the frozen custard.
Yes.
That's the best, if we're going to be honest. I don't want to get myself ran over. Okay, there we go.
And you are now seeing the sort of angled ceiling view.
Yeah.
Here in the Sorgy Stories studios, which is really the office and den.
This is computer. Phone died, so yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it was down to 6%, so we needed to rescue it.
I like the play there for the Niners.
The Niners are running people in motion.
They always do.
To block.
Yeah, they do a really good job
to give extra. I mean, Deebo Samuel blocking a defensive lineman. You better be coming full speed if you're going to try and block a 300-pound guy.
Yeah, Deebo is really good though. He does everything. He's thrown a touchdown, he's ran for a touchdown, and he has caught a touchdown, I'm pretty sure, in the last 2 games. Wild card in the last game of the season. He threw a touchdown to Juwan Jennings, the Niners' number 3 receiver, in the last game of the season. That was amazing, that play. Oh, okay.
Pitch out, run.
First down.
Gaining another first down. And what San Francisco's not only doing is trying to march towards a score, but they are controlling momentum. They're keeping their defense off the field. They're getting them rested. They're going to get the football to start the second half. San Francisco is really putting themselves in a prime position.
I agree.
To absolutely take this game over. And that's dangerous for us Packers fans.
Yeah, I'm guessing San Fran won the toss and defer. I'm going to take a guess.
I think so. That would be my guess. It's why I always say if you win a coin toss for a football game, defer to the second half. A throw over the middle of Kittle. They're now inside the 10-yard line.
I want everyone's opinion. Is it tails never fails or heads? I go both. I always went heads, but now I do tails never fails a lot.
It's
never works.
It's literally a 50-50 proposition. Literally a 50-50 proposition. Unless you know something about the coin that's being used.
Unless you do literally impossible magic and make both sides turn to heads or both sides turn to tails, whatever. But that's impossible.
You're not far away from Highway 41 right now, you have cheese curds in the crisper drawer.
We've driven up and down I-41 so many times.
Yes.
Going up to Green Bay.
Before our
move.
Yeah.
We love that drive is awesome. The anticipation of going to Green Bay, even if it's not for the game, it just gets you excited.
Yeah.
And to be in the Titletown district, Niners. Oh, I thought that would be a touchdown.
They just got the football at the 4-yard line.
Flag though.
Hello.
Is that going to send them back?
7 times out of 10 in a situation like this, it's holding on the offense.
Hey, we have Jasmine Maria too. Hello from Brazil. We are almost worldwide here on Source.
We've had viewers from 3 continents join us.
Really? Oh yeah, Scott Tamsin. And then we have all of our American viewers and Jasmine Maria too from Brazil. We
big time appreciate you being with us.
Yes. What's the call? Hold?
I would think so. Yeah.
That's a hold on
Tyler. Someone was hugging Tyler Lancaster and throwing him down.
So now it's going to be first and goal all the way from the 19. We have
1:05 left here in this first quarter.
Scott
Sinclair. Let's see. Scott! Michelle working tonight from Adventures of Michelle and Scott, I believe. Or was it Scott and Michelle? I forget which one it is. Intercepted!
Adrian Amo!
Woo! When you have a defense that can shut down drives like that, the kind of defense the Packers have not consistently had since 2010 when they won this Super Bowl, that is what lets you continue to be a championship team. All these great teams that Aaron Rodgers has had that have been great playoff teams since 2010, none of them have been able to dominate a game with their defense and shut teams down. This Packers defense is doing it tonight on a night where the offense has not been supremely strong.
So in the comments, who are you cheering for in this game? The Packer, as they call themselves, the Bang Bang Niner Gang.
Bang?
They have a song called that, and they call themselves the Niner Gang. So, yeah. For whatever that is.
Now, this is interesting. 56 seconds left until halftime. They're at the 4-yard line, and they're just running the football, I think, just to protect the ball, not allow a safety to happen, and then go into the locker room.
Oh, did that wrong. Let me get that off.
Part of me would rather have seen them go after points here because San Francisco is going to get the football back. And now you're seeing timeouts being taken. I didn't see if it was a Green Bay or San Francisco timeout here. It looks like it's Green Bay. No, it's a San Francisco timeout. They are trying to force Green Bay to gain a first down. And if they don't, San Francisco gets the ball back again before halftime. Interesting strategy moves. This is what I love as well about football is that there are so many different strategic ways to play this game.
So as I just put the banner up, Packers 7, 49ers 0 here let me try to get this all back and set up for halftime.
They're forcing the Packers to have to throw the football here to get a first down, I think. It's Aaron Rodgers. Be careful what you wish for.
Yes, I agree. And while you were gone, I called it that the Packers would win this game because the Niners pulled out the belt on them after a sack. I called the Packers winning this game. So if I'm wrong, that's going to look pretty bad.
Here's the other thing is the Packers went out of bounds with that second down play. So it saves San Francisco a timeout.
Yeah. As I'm just getting the halftime graphics ready. Let's get this set up.
It's a 3rd and 3 situation now where the Packers need this first down. Or San Francisco is going to have time, maybe about 25 seconds after they would receive the punt. Get rid of the football, Aaron. Get rid of the ball. Oh, my God!
Go,
wide open!
Go,
wide
Aaron
open!
Go!
Oh,
go!
My God! Aaron Jones!
Aaron Jones! Yes! Oh, what a play!
That was like a 75-yard play that turned in let's just avoid giving them the football back situation to put them into a 2-score lead if they get a field goal here.
Yeah, they can kick the field goal easy.
Oh my! They let him wide open. There was no one within 15 yards of him. How in the world?
Go, Pat. Go. Put it in the chat. Go, Pat. Go. Go, Pat. Go. Hey, everyone, put it in the chat if you're cheering for the Packers.
You got it. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. The defensive backs just like confused. How in the world did we let that happen?
Yeah.
They're looking at each other after the play.
Yeah.
It's bonkers. I have no complaints, but how do you let that happen, San Francisco?
So now the Packers have 26 seconds.
Yeah.
You go for the score.
Oh, I mean, first of all, you're within 14 yards of the end zone. You have at least 3 shots.
Yeah.
To throw the football, but you have to throw it either end zone or sideline.
Yeah.
Or you may be forced to.
No timeouts.
Yeah. That's the danger.
Fumble.
That's the danger.
Who has it?
And I think San Francisco, did they get it back? I think they did not get it back. Still Packers ball, but they have to down the football or run a play very quickly.
Down it. I think they're going
to down it and try and kick a field goal here. That's what they're doing.
That's
what they're doing.
There.
Yep.
I spiked it.
3 seconds left.
3 seconds left.
And
The
it's going to be
halftime
Mason
graphic
Crosby.
ready. Let's go, Mason.
For a 39-yard field goal to make it a 2-score game. That's really one of the first times I've seen that pass rush supremely get to Rodgers. And San Francisco is so good at it.
Yeah, right now I am just trying to get this back and set up so we can get the halftime slide in.
That was a fumble, not an incomplete pass.
Yes.
The Packers were ridiculously lucky. All right, Mason. Right down Lombardi Avenue, and San Francisco calls timeout.
They're trying to ice him.
You're trying to ice him in 14-degree weather and 2-degree wind chill.
He's already iced.
Like, really?
He's already iced.
Yes, should be a gimme field goal, Scott. Should be. He's missed some gimme field goals this year.
Hold on. Feels like -3. That's, according to AccuWeather, 14 feels like -3.
And that's because the winds must be gusting and increasing.
Yeah, 13-mile-per-hour winds. Before they were 10. So, yeah, a little bit of a weather change in Green Bay.
Not the biggest deal in the world at all because it's already freezing.
But, yeah.
Right, come on, Mason. Come on, Mason.
Let's go. Put us up by 10. That would be 2-score lead. That's not bad at all.
Let's see. Come on. Come on. You can't ice him again. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. Blocked.
Let's see the replay.
Blocked.
Let's see it. I want to see what happened.
Did he kick it low, or was it just really good penetration?
Let's see. Bad.
That looked like it was a bad. It wasn't a bad hold. Oh my gosh! They just let San Francisco's rush in there and did a fantastic. San Francisco just did a great job of getting past the Packers' protection. This should be at least a 13-0, maybe a 17-0 game right now. And it's just 7-0 with San Francisco getting the football back. Missed opportunities kill you in playoff games.
Yeah.
And I think the Packers have to make a statement in that locker room and say, we have to take advantage of every single opportunity we get.
Yes.
Do you need to take care of business?
Nope, I got it.
I need to take care of business?
Oh.
I'll be back.
He will be right back as we are here on the Sorgy Stories halftime show. I'm Anthony. The guy that just left is Daddy. We're both huge Packers fans. And let me edit this banner here. Okay. We are back here as I just set that up. Wayside White, cold weather. What am I saying? I'm a little tired. Seems to be having an effect. I would agree. Yeah, it does. Low scoring game. It's what you get in the cold weather. As if we apologize for the bad camera. Hey, if anyone is attempting to raid us, hello. I don't know if anyone is, but if we get lucky, we'll get raided. I hope so. If you don't know what raiding is, it's where channels raid other channels and they all subscribe. It's awesome. I love raiding. I do it all the time. But yeah, so everyone, where are you chatting from and who are you cheering for? What's your final score prediction as it is 7-0 Packers at the half? You're doing excellent. Thank you, Scott. We appreciate that. As I am attempting to get this to set up, a little bit of a bottom thing below, so you can, so that will be set up here in a second. I apologize for the shaking. It's the computer is set up a little weird, so it's there we go. Now it won't shake. I think we got it set up now. Okay, now it should not shake. There we go. But yeah, so we are currently at halftime. Packers, 7, 49ers 0. Low scoring so far. All that stuff. So yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Will this show up now? Let's see. Hopefully that works. As I will have that ready to go. So yes, halftime score. Packers 7, 49ers 0. We have a comment. Packers 17-10. Give me the Packers 14-7. Maybe something like that. So yes, Daddy will be right back here as I am doing it while if you hear him, he's talking to Nana Mommy upstairs. So what a crazy game. Lots of turnovers in this game. There's one 2-minute, 5-minute stretch that was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Fumbles, interceptions, whatever. There's been an interception. There's been a fumble. There's been a block kick. There's only been, I think, one kickoff in this entire thing. So yeah, pretty crazy. So yeah, if you are not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. We do sports content. We do travel content. We do food content. And we do a lot more than that too. We actually filmed a video today doing some Turkish snacks that if we go to sent us. Go check that out. Oh, we have a Grossi-Raided! Hey, let's go! Let's go! Tom Grossi! Let's go! We love the Grossi Bossy here. Let's go, Packers! Hold on one second. We are getting raided by Tom Grossi, one of my favorite YouTubers. Let's go. We're getting raided. Let's go. I was hoping this would happen. Let's go. We're getting raided. Go, Pat, go.
Posse.
Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go. Go, Pat, go. Let's go. We love y'all.
This is awesome. We are Sorgy Stories.
Yes.
Anthony, Daddy. Yes, I worked for the Green Bay Packers radio network years ago before our family moved to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But we love all of you for joining us, bombing us with all this Go Pack Go-ness.
Go ahead and subscribe because we're doing Packer stuff. We are huge Tom Grossi fans. I watch.
This kid loves him.
I watch the videos all the time. So Tom, I know you're watching this.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. This makes my week.
and Tom, thank you so much for what you give people
Yes.
on a very regular basis. We were talking about this with someone earlier today. You never know what kind of effect you have on someone just by creating content that helps them through a day, that helps people enjoy it.
Yes.
Tom, you do that all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So thank you to the Grossi posse. I love y'all's videos. I've rated with y'all. So glad that you all are in here. So yes, and if I actually said it, I said I hope we get rated during the stream. We have 190 people watching.
We appreciate this.
Oh
so
man,
much. We appreciate this so much.
Yeah, get us to 1K, please. We
are sitting in our what we call the Sorgy Story Studios, which is really just a den and office in Philadelphia, which is where we've moved. But we got
1K.
A Packers game in
Thank
Baltimore.
You all.
Thank you so
all.
much.
We got to 1K.
This is incredible.
We've been going for that.
This is incredible.
We want the Packers in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
They are up 7-0 at the half. We've been streaming this whole game on and off.
Yeah, you're amazing.
I've been watching Tom Grossi for a year or two now. I love doing the raids. I raided, I think, during one of the Cowboys game streams. I think might have been Monday Night Football. But yeah, I'm so glad that you all have come over here. I can't wait to rewatch the Tom Grossi stream, and see. But yeah, I've dreamed of this for like months now.
I'm gonna give a tip, Tom, if you're watching out there. Next year they're playing the Eagles. We now live here in Philadelphia. Yeah. A great guy to work with if you want to collaborate on on a fantastic comedy video. Joe Conklin.
Yes,
he is a world-class Philadelphia sports comedian and just Philadelphia comedian. I think the two of you would make some of the funniest YouTube content ever for the NFL.
Yes.
It would be spectacular.
Yeah.
Spectacular. Let me ask you, Grossi Posse, where are you commenting from?
Yes.
Where are you watching from?
Yeah.
Are all of you in Wisconsin? Are you on different countries?
Yeah.
Different continents? Tell us.
Chicago. We got Chicago.
Are you watching from Will's Northwoods?
Yeah. We are. Hey, we got Wayside Wade. Wayside Wade has been with us.
Yes.
So long. He is awesome.
He's a good one to follow.
Yes. Appleton, Wisconsin. Canada.
Yes.
We are in Orlando, Florida, New Hampshire, Chicago, Quebec.
Oh my gosh,
North Chicago.
You're awesome.
Dayton, Ohio, Ireland. Hey, Tamsin, are you still in here? Walking with Tamsin is one of our followers.
Scotland. Yep.
Scotland. Go Pack, go! Yes, Guatemala.
There's a big UK and Irish Packers fan group on Twitter, by the way. If you haven't followed that,
West Virginia.
Go check them out.
I'm half West Virginia.
My wife is from West Virginia.
Dallas, Green Bay, Georgia. This is awesome. Pittsburgh. We love Pittsburgh.
We traveled there for some Brewers games recently.
We go there.
We fell in love with that town.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We do Brewer stuff. We do Packer stuff. We've done Bucks. We've done Marquette. We've done Wisconsin.
We are going to tell all of our subscribers in a future video, go check
Taiwan. We're in Asia.
Tom Grossi, 4 continents joining us and bombing us tonight, and we love it.
We love it.
I feel like we are getting bombed with fried cheese curds.
Yes.
Oh, and I love it.
We've gone to PNC Park multiple times. Hey, go Vikings. Nothing against you. Nothing against you. But we are Packers fans. You can see it. The G. He's got Bart Starr. I've got Aaron Rodgers. It is halftime. Packers 7, 49ers 0. Stick with us. I know that you want to start doing a lot of other raids, but we might have. I don't know if we were the first or second. I love doing these raids. I will be with you now.
We're gonna have to take a game off. That way you can join a raid.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to join the raid.
Hopefully next week.
Yeah, next week. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. Browns here married to a Packers fan. Oh, that's a great combo. Old Milwaukee tastes great. Oh, we love
That's for
Milwaukee.
Me to decide. Old Milwaukee beer. We love Liney's.
Yes.
We brought Liney's. We brought Spotted Cow.
Yeah, we got.
When we moved here back this summer, we brought like a bunch of Spotted Cow, a bunch of Lakefront Brewery, a bunch of Wisconsin beer.
Yes.
World class Sprecher root beer. Oh my gosh! And you miss cheese curds.
Yeah, I miss Culver's a lot. We don't have any Culver's out here in PA. We were both born in Milwaukee. He's lived there his entire life.
I worked for WTMJ Radio for 22 years.
Yeah, Packers Radio Network over there, and I grew up until now in Milwaukee, and now we live in Philly. Hey, We have
Spotted Cow. Love it.
Scott Sinclair. That is, I think, Adventures of Scott Michelle. They're awesome. They're one of our loyal supporters. Go check them out too. I'm so glad to see you all here.
This is so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Culver's half a mile up the road. We're jealous. Last time we went to Cleveland to see the Brewers play Cleveland.
Yeah.
And we saw that no-hitter with Corbin Burns.
Yeah, we were there in the stadium. Go check out our blog. We have done vlogs. Packers, we did. Packers Ravens. We were at that one. We
have a whole section of watching sports together.
Yeah.
Check that out. But I bring that game up because the next day we went to Culver's, the most eastern location Culver's in all of Wisconsin, in the entire United States, right outside Cleveland, and got him 6 months of cheese curds.
Yeah, we're gonna when we go down to North Carolina, we're hoping to go down to North Carolina for Easter, and hey, Steven and Andy, you don't know what just happened. We got raided, and now we were at 1K subs. We got the Grossi Posse, the best
the biggest Packers fan group on YouTube, probably.
One of the best Packers channels that I've ever watched. As we are returning in the second half, everyone stay with us. We love the fact that you are rating us here. This is awesome, dream come true. I've loved I'm
so happy.
I've said a million times that I want that I want to be rated by the Grossi Posse. It's been a dream. Also, quick shout out. Good friend of mine, American Football Network. He's a Packer fan too. Go check him out. Oh, we got snow.
Snow is that
yes.
Perfect.
We got snow.
This is what playoff football should be.
Wind.
Lambeau Field, cold and snow.
Yes, cheers to the Midwest. We have coffees, we have waters, we got all sorts of stuff.
We're going to be up late into the evening if we need.
Yes.
He's got the cheese head.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
He's gone.
He's not gone, but he's to midfield.
They're American Football Network. We just got raided by the Grossi Posse. Bro, I've told you all about this. I've told you about the Grossi Posse. I know you've watched the Grossi. Let's go. In AFN, I picked the Chiefs.
Andrew Harper. You nail it.
Snow, yes, I completely
You nail it. And check out all these different channels.
Yes,
subscribe
AFN is
to
awesome.
each other. We appreciate this so massively much.
106K. So yeah, we did a Packers Ravens vlog. We did we did the no hitter vlog. AFN just showed up in time for the show. I had to shout you out because you're awesome. You've been a great friend.
You are awesome. American Football
huge
Network.
Supporter.
A Packers fan in South Carolina. So definitely check him out. Absolutely.
Yes, as we are back. Let me get the third quarter stuff. That graphic, that was crazy. I worked like all day yesterday on a custom graphic. I was not feeling well yesterday. I was a little sick, so I did custom graphics all day for this stream. Yesterday, who has the ball? San Fran?
It's the San Francisco Football. They have it 2nd and 5 at the Green Bay 45-yard line. This is the real situation that the Packers have to withstand because San Francisco has owned the football for, it feels like, an hour.
Yeah.
The last hour of this game, and they are taking it to a continually, potentially more tiring Packers defense if this trend continues. So the Packers have got to get a stop on defense and give the football back to Aaron Rodgers so that they can get a bit of a cushion. This is nervous.
Yes.
This is nervous.
But what's making my heart is beating so fast. All of you from the Grossi Posse. I'm part of the Grossi Posse. I was actually, so I'm going to have to resub. I unsubbed today just so I could see, because sometimes.
Go do it now.
Yeah, I'm going to resub.
So I'll pop in real quick.
No, we're right here.
You're sticking around.
I got the, let me get the, I can't believe this happened. Oh, by the way, any,
favorite MLB team? Oh, definitely
Brewers.
The Milwaukee Brewers.
Any Bucks?
That's what started this channel, was his love of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Any Bucks fans? Bucks beat the Kings 133-127. Chris Middleton 34 points. What a day!
Emily Dunlap, let's go.
Yes.
This defense has got to get something done quick.
Adventures of Scott Michelle. If If this is still Scott, you know what happened. If this is Michelle, you missed Grossi-Raided. One of my favorite YouTube channels, Tom Grossi. I had unsubbed so I could get the because I was looking to see earlier how high our stream was. So I unsubbed from all the people doing streams. And Paul Severance, y'all ever coming back to form? Oh, Chris Learning, you just missed it. We got rated.
Oh yes.
We got all the way up to 1,000 subscribers and got rated by the Grossi Posse, one of my favorite. I'm part of the Grossi Posse myself. So I love the Grossi Posse.
Paul Severance, Yelich getting back in form. That's going to be iffy. Is his back and is he going to recover from all these issues? Oh no, San Francisco getting into the open field, getting into the red zone. 11:50 left in this third quarter. This is getting dangerous. You feel the momentum moving towards San Francisco. I was worried about this game all week long.
Yeah.
All week since we saw this. Oh, yes, American Football Network. Thank you. One step closer to monetization. Now we need watch hours.
Yeah, anyone who actually is a member of the Grossi Posse, that was part of my idea. That's why I have this animation, is because I saw Tom Grossi do it. So, yeah.
Everybody watching this, subscribe.
Yeah, I'm not.
Subscribe to us and subscribe to the Grossi Posse.
I got Tom right here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send him like a $1 super chat to say thank you.
Tell you what, why don't you? I'll take care of that. Why don't you? What do you think?
Go send him a $1 super chat and say thank you for the raid. Because Tom, the Grossi Posse, we love the Grossi Posse. Over here at Sorty Stories, we're Packers fans. He works for the Packers Radio Network. So glad to have you all on here. We have 40 people. We're about to donate over to Tom Grossi saying thank you. Because that was such a fun raid. I hope you all subscribe. Come back to us. Current Green Bay weather, by the way. Let's get an update on Lambeau. It is. Let's get it. So, 14 degrees. Feels like -3 out there, as I'm going to resub to us on my other account. I'm not actually subbing to myself, but I have another account that I use for other stuff. I'm trying to get the updated sub count. 107. Thank you all. Thank you. Thanks. And Steven and Andy, Travel Matters.
Congrats love that channel.
Yes, we love all these channels in the chat right now. The watch hours will be right behind. Yeah, because we got the subs, so now all we need is people to watch the vids, which I know that you all, I see Chris Learning, American Football Network, Steven and Andy. I know that other people have been in. Let me get the banner fixed right here. I made a bottom banner and I forgot to put that on for the Grossi Posse. Let me get this. Let me get rid of these banners. Okay, we got the banners all set up. You guys are the best. Thank you. You're the best. Yeah, Scott. Yeah, I saw Michelle that she was on. That she was on here. So, what's going on here? They're showing. Oh, the Niners didn't get the ball off in time. Interesting.
2nd and 14. Okay.
Let me get. Man, I was yelling a little bit. My voice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to spell you in a little bit.
Oh man, but that was fun. Hey, Chris Lauren never heard of the Grossi Posse. Yeah, Packers channel. Tom Grossi is the leader. One of my favorite YouTubers. I've told American Football Network when we talk on the phone, I tell them how much we talk with each other. When we talk with each other, I'm always telling them that Tom Grossi's newest video probably annoys him a little bit, but yeah,
that's all good.
We're getting
all good.
Tom a super chat because he just got us to 1K subs and we appreciate it so much. Anyone still here, let us know where you're chatting from. If you're a Packers fan, whoever you like, we want to know because we love football here at Sourcey Source. We love baseball. We love basketball. Whatever. We will talk about we were just talking about the Grossi Posse a couple of days ago. As AFN has become a really good friend that I met right here through YouTube. through a YouTube channel. I've talked about it actually in the stream. I called into it earlier. Golden Blue Dude, West Virginia college football channel. Living through the excitement and loving it. Thank you, Chris Learning. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm gonna. And Niners running it at the 11-10, something like that. But it's 4th down.
That is true.
4th and 4.
Do they go for it here?
Okay.
Do they dare
I
go
think
for
they
it?
are. Oh, Jawan Jennings. Or is that Debo? Who is that? Someone's down.
Samuel.
That's Debo.
That's probably Debo.
First team All-Pro.
That literally and figuratively hurts them.
Weird turn he made. It is officially 10 o'clock Eastern here, as we will keep going. As I just put in the chat, thank you all so much. I think Daddy is working on a super chat to Tom. Did you put that in?
Not yet.
Yeah. Yeah, but we love Tom Grossi. I can't show you it, copyright, but yeah, I've got him on another screen to see what's going on. I'm gonna have to rewatch the halftime for him. So yeah, quarter 3, Niners ball. We have taken a break. Football rules. Are you from the Grossi Posse? Because hey, if you are, thank you. Because Grossi Posse is the best Packers, all Packers channel on YouTube. We are. I'm a huge fan. Yeah, go Pack, go Pack, go. We love the Packers here as well. I'm gonna put in the link. Our Packers-Ravens. You could call it what Daddy calls a mini documentary that we did of the Packers-Ravens game. It was an awesome experience. As we are, thank you all so much. We're over 1K. Man, I can't believe it. It's unreal that we finally did it. We've been grinding for we've been grinding since 2019. So it has been 2.5 years of grinding to get to 1K. And I'm so glad we're here. And we didn't do anything. You all did it. That's what you all were the ones who made this all possible. Primetime Travelers, you missed it. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. We just got raided by the Grossi Posse, a Packers. Hey, we got Primetime Travelers going for the Niners. Hey, we're cool. We're cool with you. Especially because you're one of our followers. You've been on our channel a lot. And football rules. Thank you. We appreciate saying that we deserve the sub as but yeah, we hopefully Tom Grossi saw the thing. I hope he did in the chat, because we love Tom Grossi. Second favorite team, we don't really have one, as the Niners will get on the board. 3 points for the Niners. Jonathan Batch, I hope I said that right in the chat. Welcome. Wow, 343 likes. Up to 107. Okay, thank you, man.
Crazy. Just crazy.
Yeah, wait, go check out Tom Grossi's broadcast of this. Daddy's probably gonna have to DM him, because Tom Grossi has so many people in the chat. He only can read the super chat and mods.
I'm reaching out to him right now. Thanks for covering, buddy.
Yes. Held the Niners to a field goal. Huge. As I'm going to fix the score, as it is 7-3 currently in this game, and the Packers are going to get the ball.
And he's been on a soliloquy for a while, buddy. I'm going to have to definitely spell your voice even.
Yeah. I'll be okay. I hope. Okay, everyone. All right, if you're on a computer, open up a tab next to us. Go to the Grossi. Spam in the chat, Sorgy Raid. Okay?
Yep.
Spam in the chat, Sorgy Raid. because everyone go over youtube.com/Tom Grossi. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
All right, decent return. Decent return.
And put in Sorgy Raid. That's what we're going for.
I'm going to reach out to him after the game, I think.
Yeah, but I'm going for the Sorgy Raid here. Let's get this going. YouTube.com/Tom Grossi.
Okay.
Cause yeah, go check him out. Yeah, Sorgy. We got the Sorgy Raid up in here. Apparently, Dylan is.
And if you're saying Sorgy Raid, say thank you.
Yes.
All right, big drive here. Big drive. Okay.
Yeah. So everyone, go over to Tom Grossi right now. Put Sorgy Raid in the chat. Hold on, everyone. Sorry, I'm getting too. Whoa! Tripod down. That's all that happened. So yeah, let me turn the video and stuff. Until we are okay. So Steven and Andy, did you put it in the chat too? I'm trying. I want everyone in here. Put Sorgy Ray because yeah, we're Sorgy Stories. Sorgy, first letter of our YouTube channel. And yeah, I'm gonna have to
we're handing the ball off to Daddy here, because
yes.
This kid has been on screen, been talking for so long, and has just gone through one of the most fun moments of our YouTube history, period.
Yeah.
To actively select that.
Oh, hold on. We got echo.
Not anymore. Now we're good.
We're good.
Thank you for staying with us as we were taking care of those technical difficulties. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna step off and give Tom Grossi like a $2 super chat.
I just gave him a little bit of love. I gave him a sticker on that as a thank you. But I'm also seriously go and thank Tom Grossi on his Instagram or another sort of channel, like his YouTube, his Twitter or something like that. And I'm going to try and find out what his what some of his favorite charities are.
Yeah.
I want to help him, and I want us to bomb his favorite charities with donations.
Yeah.
So I'm going to find that out. I'm going to go to our Twitter account, my Twitter account, JSORGI. We're going to go to Instagram, and we're going to bomb Tom Grossi with donations. So that's the goal. Yes, American Football Network. Josiah DeGuara has got to catch that pass. He's been having trouble all season long. Vane, so how's your reaction going to be when they lose the game? This is the interesting thing about what happens when you work for a team's radio network for a bunch of years. You become less emotional about the game. You're still just as much of a fan. You love the team just as much, but you learn how in many ways to be very matter-of-fact, philosophical about it. I don't think it's going to necessarily happen here. San Francisco's gained the momentum. They're feeling it a little bit more, but the Packers defense is making stops like that, which you just saw with All-Pro Devondre Campbell making the stop. Momentum only lasts as long as your defense allows it to. If you have a shutdown type of defense, Packers have not had a shutdown kind of defense since they won the Super Bowl in 2010. They have done it again. They're playing like that in this game. They haven't had that for 11 years. That's why they've blown it in the playoffs so often. This defense has to play like that the rest of this game because, very frankly, San Francisco's defense is pitching just as much of a shutout after that first Packers drive. And what you worry about with San Francisco is if they get the running game going, even on just one drive, they have torn to shreds the Packers defense in very key games. Football rules. How long have we been Packers fans? For both of us, as long as we've been alive. The little man's on his XX year, shall we say. I have been a Packers fan since I was born. 40 XX years, if you will. My grandfather knew Vince Lombardi for the Knights of Columbus. I worked for the Packers radio network since college before we moved to Philadelphia when I got an even better radio job. Huge sack. Yes. Chris Learning. Thank you. You jumped ahead of us, and that's absolutely no problem. Kenny Clark, keep eating it. Keep eating it. And keep dominating. They have to have a shutdown day by this defense tonight. And they've got it. They've got it. Primetime Travelers, thank you for joining in. Yes, we got over 1,000 subs tonight. A fantastic Packers. Oh, thank you, Football Rules. Thank you. It's okay, Chris Learning. If you jump ahead, it just makes us happier and anticipate what we're about to watch. It's all good. We got 1,000 tonight, Primetime Travelers, because of the Grossi Posse. Tom Grossi is a world-class comedian who's a massive Packers fan, does these sort of similar live streams. And then at halftime, his audience of thousands of viewers will find Packers streams that are doing the same thing they're doing. And what they do is they bomb them with views, with subscriptions, and with love. So go find Tom Grossi's channel and tell them thank you. Thank you. This is awesome. We appreciate this so much. So much. Yes, Primetime Travelers. Scott Sinclair, you started liking the Packers because of us. They're so much better than your hometown team, the Chicago Bears. I keep warning people, if the Bears front office management, if their ownership ever figures out how to run a team the right way, they could be dangerous because of Justin Fields, a quarterback. I think he's going to be the real deal. They have mismanaged things with every single general manager and coach that family has hired since the death of George Halas. Football Rules. You love the Browns. That's one of those games I would love to go to, is experience a game in Cleveland, because your fan base is very similar to the Packers. It's incredibly devoted. It has been there long term. Vane, you're correct. All it takes is one Jimmy G breakout play, and that offense could start eating up the Packers. The Packers secondary is finally at full strength with Jair Alexander. They have played a maniacally good game so far today. They have to guard against that one big play that can change a game around. Scott, you nail it. They fired the GM and the coach. That was a good start at least. These next hires are going to determine what that franchise is going to be for the next 10 years. Football rules. Baker is low. It was even as a Packers fan, obviously I was very happy that they won that game when they beat Cleveland, but it was disappointing to see what his performance was in that game. Yeah, Jimmy G, not awful, not world class, not awful. He can win you games, especially with the way that they support him with the rest of that offense, with its structure, with how it focuses on the running game. It takes the pressure off him. He can win games. He can take teams to the Super Bowl as he did a couple of years ago. You don't have to ask as much out of him as you have to ask with Aaron Rodgers. I will never forget in 2016, as the Packers now have the football, 5:17 left, at least with how we're watching it here in the third quarter. 2016, how he took a Packers team that was, rest of the quality of that team was, they were like a 6-10 team. They were a bad team. He carried them to the NFC Championship game pretty much by himself. I mean, that tells you how good of a quarterback he is. And by the way, I've been getting into some discussions with Tom Brady lovers about the whole discussion of Tom Brady as the GOAT. I'm about to blow your mind with a stat here. The quarterback's job, they say wins are a quarterback's stat. To an extent, you could argue that. But the job of a quarterback is to lead his offense to the best possible point production in a game to help his team win. In the playoffs, Tom Brady's offenses have scored 27.3 points per game, which is fantastic. Aaron Rodgers' Packers offenses in the playoffs, 28.1 for his career. The Packers offenses with Rodgers a quarterback outpoint, on average, Tom Brady's offenses on a game-by-game basis. A.J. Dillon coming off the field gingerly, grimacing. Ugh. So Aaron Rodgers has been better in the playoffs than Tom Brady when it comes to overall point production. Why then has Tom Brady won 7 Super Bowls? Defense. His defenses have given up in playoff games 20.7 points a game. Rodgers' Packers defenses, 26.2. 26.2. When you have a defense like that, that's ridiculous. Now, I know it doesn't automatically work this way with what I'm about to suggest to you. You can't just add 5.5 points per game to every playoff game that Tom Brady has played in, and then all of a sudden switch all the stats around. If you did it, and you go back and look at those playoff games that he's played in, those 46 playoff games, Tom Brady would have only won 2 of the 7 Super Bowls that he's won. That is just ridiculous. That tells you how important defense is. And it really says Rodgers and Brady in postseason are pretty equal. I'm not going to knock Tom Brady with what he's accomplished. But, I mean, this tells you how good Aaron Rodgers is. They're like this in the competition of greatest of all time in terms of doing what you're supposed to do as an offense to win games,
We
to
got
win championships.
we got Tom with the super chat.
I
I got
love
him.
this.
I got him with the super chat, and
Now, for those of you who disagree, who say Brady is far above, I can't blame you in one sense because he's been in so many situations where the Packers have never been in. All those Super Bowls. I can't knock that. Just amazing. Just amazing. And he's come through in the clutch time after time after time. So I'm there with you when it comes to that. But if you look at purely at point production and giving you the opportunity to win, yes, Rodgers and Brady are pretty much neck and neck and fighting. Oh, Devontae Adams was wide open and looked like he was underthrown. That's a catch. Is that a catch?
Yeah,
is it?
It is.
Oh, yes. But I think he was angry at himself because he was tackled down. Yeah. Touchdown.
By the way, so I told Tom check his Instagram and Twitter post game.
Awesome.
And that I've been a huge fan for years, which I have, and all that stuff. So yeah, I added while you were gone the little banner on the bottom.
We appreciate. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I figured out how to do that. I forgot. I should have had it during the raid. I had it ready. I just didn't do it. But I can't believe it.
This is special.
AFN.
For all of you who stayed, thank you.
I agree.
Clemens. I mean, let me make sure I got that correct. Clemens Krishnan Agito. If I mispronounce that, I profusely apologize.
Can you scooch a little bit so I can?
I will disagree with you about your points, but thank you anyway.
Yes.
Thank you anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, primetime travelers. This is special now. Yeah, focus on the fourth quarter. This is we will do that with this game. If you're watching this game, you're seeing clumps taken out of that Lambeau turf.
Oh, by the way, AJ Dillon questionable to return. Watch that.
Do not be shocked if the Packers have to, and they can, replace the turf if they play an NFC Championship game there in 8 days. Do not be shocked if they have to change that turf out, and they will do it. It's very doable. They did it in 96.
They only do.
Oh, perfect call. Oh, wait a second.
He's in.
Yeah, okay. But there's a flag in the play.
Oh, yeah, I got the cheese head.
There's a flag on the play.
Cheese head. We love the cheese head.
My head's too big. My melon is too massive.
I looked for a cheese head for him. I'm looking at that. I looked for a cheese head for him, and this was like I have almost the biggest size they got.
We appreciate that so much.
Yes,
Chris Nod.
That's going to be holding on San Fran.
We appreciate that. AFN, Rodgers being better than Brady, pure talent. Yeah. Brady a leader of men. Rodgers not.
I would say that Brady has the better resume. As like just a quarterback, Brady better. Pure talent, Rodgers better.
Pure talent, a better pure passer.
Yeah.
There have been so many situations where Rodgers has been a fantastic leader. I got issues with Rodgers off the field right now, but
Brady always had a defense as well.
That's the thing. That's the thing. In fact,
going to Aaron Jones.
I even track this as Aaron Jones fights to get like 2 or 3 yards when there was nothing there as they're about to end this third quarter.
Oh, before you do that, Chris Learning, every summer they replace the turf. They get it every summer. Yep. They have a company from Europe come in and like almost staple the turf into the ground.
In 96, though, for the playoffs, they replaced the turf in between the divisional playoff and the championship game. Wow. It's doable.
Wow.
Now, the thing to think about with Rodgers, too, and people are going to say Brady's made all those comebacks, Rodgers hasn't. I've actually tracked the number. This is the type of sports nerd stuff that you do when you work for the Packers radio network, and I've kept on this. 43 times Aaron Rodgers has led his Packers on a drive to tie the game or take the lead in the fourth quarter or overtime. 43 times in his career.
Wow.
21 times only the Packers won.
Wow.
22 times the defense or special teams blew it.
Yeah.
That tells you
is this in the
problem.
Is this in the playoffs?
Overall.
Okay, overall.
Overall.
Do you mind if I move the tripod so we can get it out of the
Go
way?
for it. That's fine.
Okay.
Since we're not going to be using the tripod anymore because of the audio issues, which I'm trying to figure out. If you want to hand that back to me. Here, we'll try and figure this out. And maybe we can use the tripod. But, yeah, I mean, it's such – there are so many factors that go into the game of football that make the argument over who's better than the other so hard to really nail down.
Yeah.
So I'm going to figure this out.
Yeah.
I'm going to hand it off to you for a second.
Yeah. Vane, I am planning on getting a PS5 this year. I have an old Atari that was given to me by our neighbor, but that's it because I've always been I don't need one. I've just had an iPad and that's it, but I'm probably gonna get a PS5. That's my hope is this year. But AFN, please, everyone, go check him out. Great friend of mine. Oh, we got another bot. Bot, who are you cheering for in this game? How you doing? Who you cheering for? Because
I'm rooting for St. Petersburg.
Yeah, I got rid of
not
him.
with the one near Tampa.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Did I accidentally block someone that accidentally? I don't think so, but everyone, hold on 1 second. We will be right back. Let me get the graphic up for our we'll be right back graphic because I do have one.
And I'll be right back. Aaron Jones, look at this.
AFN. Okay, we are back here. AFN, go check your email. I'm gonna email you the link to the stream. Come join us. Let me get you on here. So we would love to have you on if you can. I'm gonna email it to you. Because I want your opinion on this game as we're watching. We've entered the fourth quarter. Let me send you this right now. Come on now. Gmail's not being nice. In Vane, I like Cliff Kingsbury. Kingsbury, however you say it. I like him. I think he's a decent head coach. Not horrible, but I haven't seen that much of him. I follow the NFL, but Cardinals, not much. So yeah, AFN, check your email. Go check it out. It's over there. I got you. So yeah. Let me get this we'll be right back graphic off, and let me just get rid of the graphics in general, as it is 7-3 Packers. Here we go. Let's get this. So, we are in quarter 4, and it is Packers 7, 49ers. I think it's only 3. Yeah, it is 3. That's what I thought. AFN, check your email. Yeah, so we have a Cards fan in here. AFN, I just sent you an email. I don't know if you're able to come in, but if you want to, I just sent you the StreamYard link. If CSM wants to pop in, text it to him too. Either of you. Yeah, I'll take anyone. But yeah, if you can come in, just check email. But and if you want to, if you can't come in, just send it over to Rockley from Chicago Sports Network and see if he can. Because I know he's on the side of the Niners. It'd be interesting to get his perspective, too. The email should have went through. I think it did. Let me check just to make sure. Yes, I did email you. So, yeah. Oh, we have a Seahawks fan. As the Packers are in the red zone. Yes, Chris Learning, that is true.
All right. Oh.
Vane,
not the best decision to go to him unless nobody else was open.
The Niners will win by 100. Not looking that way right now. But we have a Seahawks fan. We have Cardinals fans, Packers fans.
No NFL team's ever
Bengals
scored 100
fans.
points in a game, let alone a quarter.
Yeah, and I think it's actually the all-time thing was 113 combined. That's the all-time record. 1967.
That's 74-41.
Yeah, something like that.
115 points. Washington Giants game. That's what Sports Nerd.
Yeah,
Love it.
I looked it up. Just call me Annie. We got raided by a group of Packers fans.
He got sacked. Hopefully this is a 10-3 game coming up after a field goal attempt. I'm not, just call me Annie. We're not kidding. We got raided. We were up to 1K somehow. And yeah, a Packers fan decided to raid us. Go check out Got Grossi. If you watch our Packers-Ravens video from when we went to that game back in December, we went with Just Call Me Annie. Fantastic channel. Fantastic channel. Subscribe to her. Check out her travel content. She's a big Baltimore Ravens fan. The Ravens treated us so well. The fans treated us fantastic there. 10-3. Go, Pack, go.
Yep.
But the Ravens fans were just amazing from our experience there. And she opened us up to a great football culture there.
Yes.
I recommend if you ever – the Packers aren't going back to Baltimore for 8 years. So in 2029, Packers fans, go to Baltimore.
Yes.
They love their football there. They are a small town, blue-collar town, kind of big city like Milwaukee is. It is very similar. Absolutely get to Baltimore for a game. That's a great fan culture. And subscribe to Just Call Me Annie. Go give her channel some love.
I'm going to put the link in right now. Let's see. Did I get the right channel?
Yep, yes, right there.
Get her to that.
Yeah. Sorgy Posse, everyone, go over there. She's 28 away from 1,000. We got 1,000 tonight. Yeah. Let's get her to 1,000.
Yes.
Everyone there. Yeah.
Everyone, get over there. We are the Sorgy Squad. We're not the Sorgy Pod. We're the Sorgy Squad. That's where if you're subscribed, you're part of the Sorgy. But yes,
Steven and Andy, join up with Annie. Annie, Steven and Andy, join up with each other. You're awesome.
Yeah,
you're awesome. Hold on 1 second.
I'm trying to see if we have any guessing. I invited one of my friends to come on. He didn't get in. Let me stick it in a group chat that I'm in with him and someone else and a good friend of ours who has a YouTube channel as well. I'm gonna stick it in our group chat now so that everyone can see it. So give me 1 second. I communicate with 2 other YouTube channels, American Football Network and Chicago Sports Network. We've been friends for several months now, and yeah, they're awesome. So I'm going to this. So give me 1 second here, as I'm going to send this to them.
What? Alex Rodriguez is wearing a Packers hat and he's at this game. Alex Rodriguez is wearing a Packers hat. The former Yankees, Mariners, Texas Rangers star. The current co-owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves is wearing a Packers hat.
Maybe he's an owner of the Packers. Who knows?
Hey, like you.
Yeah, I am an owner. Very happy And I think Tom Grossi is an owner. So, the guy that rated this is also an owner. As I'm just sending this to my friends so that they can join if they would like. Sorry, I just bonked you in the head.
That's okay.
Oh,
you bonked me in the head because
stop.
he does it to me all the time. Love the Packers sombrero. 10-3 Packers. 28-yard line of the Packers. San Francisco's got the football. 11:23 left.
Vane, I'm trying to get a Bears fan whose dad is a Niners fan, and this guy and my friend is a fan of the Niners a little bit. So, you want the field position in ball. So, Niners have 11 minutes left, and they have it 2nd and 3 on what yard line?
It would be, I believe, about 35, if my math is correct. Okay. Let's see when we get the next view. Yep. About the 35.5-yard line. You're probably going to see San Francisco try and pound the football as much as they can, limit the amount of possessions for Aaron Rodgers' very quick handoff that just got them the football near midfield.
Yeah.
And a very well-designed play by San Francisco to get outside flow, get the defense worried about the outside flow while the football goes through the middle way early.
Oh, we got snow on the field.
In a misdirection type situation.
We got a dusting of snow on the field.
I love it. I love it. And George Kittle's hurt, it looks like. I think he's going to play through it, but he's not doing well.
Is he out there? Yeah, he is.
He's playing through it, but he is not doing fantastic.
A lot of Niners guys are playing through it.
Debo got the football a yard away from midfield. This is, again, a dangerous
almost
kind of situation. What a form tackle by Chandon Sullivan. Perfect form tackle. The throw from Garoppolo sort of hung Mitchell up, and he had to sort of stand there almost and wait for the football to come to him, and he became a ridiculously easy target for Sullivan to just clock him right at the point of the ball. To just clock him.
I don't think we're going to have any guests on here. Because, they're watching the game. They got to go to bed. It's getting late. We're almost at 11 o'clock Eastern.
There's Matt LaFleur trying to get the crowd all involved.
You want
him in his vest as he's freezing to death.
Oh.
They're running a lot of screen passes right now. What? Was that a completion after a tip? No, it's incomplete.
Then
I can't stand when they do it against the Packers, but I love big guy touchdowns.
No, we do not actually want anyone to get hurt. It makes it makes the game more interesting, but
it makes it
never want anyone to get hurt.
Lines,
yeah.
But no, we never cheer for anybody ever getting hurt. Never cheer for anyone ever getting hurt in situations.
Almost sacked. Rashawn Gary has brought so much
He
pressure.
has played a game. Rashawn Gary's played a game.
How many
today.
rushing yards does San Fran have? That's my question.
Before this drive, it was something like 36.
Wow.
Now they've gotten to, I think, the 50 mark or so just on this drive by itself. But this Packers defense is one of the best games I've seen them play in years so far.
Chris Learning, I'll let you read this one.
Just checked in with my brother. He's a lifelong Packers fan. As a boy, he visited Lambeau Field with his dad and still has his cheesehead from his youth. He's feeling okay about this game. Having seen the Packers
Vane, I love the idea.
24 years, win one Super Bowl, and blow it 16 times in the playoffs,
yeah,
I'm feeling that nervousness too.
Oh, Kittle.
Especially when you've got tight ends who can do that, like George Kittle.
Just call me Annie.
And they destroy.
You saw what happened in the Packers. Look at that. I like the idea. Trey Lance, dual threat. He can run. He can pass. He's one of the best young quarterbacks in the league.
Has everyone subscribed to Just Call Me Annie yet?
Yes, please. Get her to 1K.
Pop over there while you're watching us and while you're watching this game and hit the subscribe button for Just Call Me Annie. Let's get her over 1,000. She is right near that point. Right near that point.
Hold on. I'm going to get the live sub count.
Let's see here.
Oh, not. Hold on. Let me get the website up because this is, hopefully it is. Yeah, because there are websites that have live sub counts.
22-yard line now for San Francisco after they continue to run
972
and pound the ball.
Yo, sub tour. Get her some subs. Get her up to 1K.
Get her to 1K, please.
Who do y'all have winning the AFC? I took the Bengals in my original bracket. Yes, Scott, the Bengals did. That's what I predicted. I said Packers, Bengals, and yes, they won by 3 points. Game-winning field goal. Crazy
Kansas
game.
City feels so hot right now.
But since he did beat KC earlier this year.
That is true. That could be a matchup issue.
And the Packers bringing a blitz.
And they've got to deal with Buffalo, too. Kansas
City.
And that run blitz was brilliant.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Who was that?
That was
Slayton. Rashawn Slayton, I think. Packers dropped Kingsley Keke after he was out with personal issues.
That was an issue, I think, with the coaching staff. Something happened.
Yeah.
Some sort of big-time conflict happened, I think.
Yeah, or something happened with his family. Who knows? But something happened. They had to drop him. We don't know what, but yeah.
A revenge tour by the Bills, just saying, Vane. That, you know what? If our Packers can't win this thing, Buffalo has suffered through enough.
Yeah,
that would be great to see them win a title.
Go Bills, go Bengals. Those are the two teams.
The teams that haven't won a title. And yes, we're the ones that have won the most, but we understand how it is. Oh, another form tackle before the first down marker. But did they reach over Did they reach over and get the first down or not?
Niners are acting like, yep, they didn't. 4th and 1. They got to go for it.
Yes, they have to go for it in the situation.
This is inside field goal range. The Packers, if San Fran doesn't get it, would start the ball at their own 20-yard line.
Now, are they going to try and pull an Aaron Rodgers and just simply try and draw the Packers off sides here?
I don't think so.
Or are they actually going to run a play?
They got to do something. LaFleur, I think, wants to call a timeout. Maybe I don't know. He's trying to get the play call. Okay.
I don't think they feel like they're ready right now.
Yeah.
Oh, do they? Oh, they stopped him! They stopped him! What a stand!
Bang!
This defense, what they're doing tonight. Oh my gosh! Rashawn Gary was ridiculous.
He looked over at the Niners sideline and did this, like sit down.
Oh, the run blitz by Gary.
Bang!
6:10 left.
Packers can just run this clock out, can't they?
They theoretically could. I want to see, but I've always said something.
Yes, I can confirm.
The best way to protect a lead is to expand it.
Yeah.
Get points. Make it a 2-score game. Put them away.
Yeah.
Now, points have been thrown around like manhole covers in this game, which means it ain't easy. But just even get 3 points on the board. Game over. I don't see San Francisco coming back and winning this thing.
To all of our followers, the guy that got us to 1K subs, subscribe to him. And subscribe to each other. I don't have time to put all of your links in, but just subscribe to this guy.
Every single one of you.
He is the reason we got to 1K. He is the reason that my month was made. He is the reason that Packers fans are able to communicate through YouTube as much as they do. He is the king of the Grossi Posse. I'm part of it. I love the Grossi Posse. I think you're a new member now.
I just became a member tonight. Thank you, Tom Grossi.
Yes.
Give his channel some love.
Yes.
Give each other's channels love tonight.
Packers turn over on downs. Niners get a good punt return for 13 yards, and they come back and take it in a OT. No.
Braden, you're awesome.
Yeah, Braden, you're
Thank you.
Thank you for coming over. And Vane, I think you came over. Yeah, everyone, sub to Tom Grossi. Sub to Just Call Me Annie.
Sub to Stephen and Andy.
Anyone, all of our YouTube friends.
If you like music, if you're a fan of music, Stephen and Andy are fantastic.
Yeah.
They did a tour this past year of some of the great locales in music history. Everything from Detroit to Muscle Shoals.
Oh, we love Detroit. We went there, went to Motown. That was awesome.
That was our 4th video on our channel.
Yeah, we talked about it. We didn't actually, we went back there in 2015?
Yep, so we talked about our trip there because that was the time when we were learning how to do YouTube and prepare to do vlogging well. And then we vlogged our 12-day Milwaukee Brewers West Coast road trip, all 12 days.
Yeah.
Going up the West Coast from Phoenix to Oakland to see the Brewers play 3 times. Stayed in LA, stayed in San Diego. Loved it.
No, AFN. Vane is. I know you're joking when you say that because AFN, again, he never insults personally. He's always joking. So Vane, don't take that personally. That's a joke. But, yeah, he's not going to get a Packers loss. But yeah, Vane, AFN is just joking. Don't worry about that. He's
a kidder.
Yeah,
he knows how to kid people.
Yeah,
but he's a good dude.
Yeah.
And
we got another guy down.
Oh, that stinks.
Who is that?
Oh man, is that Bosa?
No, it's a 20-something.
I'd have to see.
Yeah, Bosa's on the up there.
I saw it standing up. Okay,
yeah.
I saw the 7.
Yeah,
but you never ever want to root for someone to get hurt.
Yeah. Oh, who was it? No.
Oh yeah, it looked like he got
27.
his leg twisted.
That's not
looked
good.
like he got his leg twisted. So right now on Fox, you'd be hearing the da-da-dun, 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 da-da-dun. No, there'll be old piano music for their injuries.
All we need is a first down. That's true.
Just keep getting first downs. But I still say get points on the board. Make it a 13-3 or a 17-3 game. Put them out of their misery.
Yeah. And Vane, yeah, so I've been a part of the Grossi posse for a while, and I think I've seen you in the chat before. Over there. I think along like I don't remember when I first saw Tom Grossi, but I love it, especially when I loved his intro this week where he's like, welcome to Packers podcast, where you don't have to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom. I put way too much of my emotional and mental health into the Green Bay Packers. Grossi.
By the way, you want to see a fan base that puts a ton of emotional and mental health into their football team and how much it just gets bubbling over? Where we live, Philadelphia.
True. They go crazy.
It is Packers fans, I think, are more loyal over time.
Yeah.
I've
become more loyal over time.
Our base isn't like any in sports. It's the most awesome.
Yeah.
I will say Eagles fans can be more intense in terms of the amount of passion and angst that they have.
Hey, we got my boy Nick from school. That's my guy. Hey, Nick.
Good dude.
Nick is a legend at my school. Nick is a living legend. Hey, whose house? Rams house. That's what I'm saying tomorrow. Go Rams. Beat Brady. I'm so glad to see you. Hey, I know that everyone else in the channel calls our YouTube channel trash, like I care. Like I care. But, dude, you missed earlier today. We got raided by the Grossi posse. Tom Grossi, huge Packers fan. And we're up to 1K now. So, crazy thing that happened.
Yep.
But, yeah, Nick is one of my school friends. I texted him this morning. I said, whose house? He said Rams house. Because, yeah. You can't stand the Rams.
Yeah, Vane saying that the Rams took the Cardinals out.
Yeah. So Nick is a Eagles Rams fan. I'm glad you like a team that's still in the playoffs, though, Nick. Because we're rooting for each other's teams here. So we have Packers fans. We have a Bengals fan. We have a Cardinals fan. We have a Bears and Lions fan, of course, us Packers fans. We've got all sorts of people in here.
All of you, thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking with us. And I love that you're seeing more snow on that field at Lambeau Field. It is the way it should be in January in the playoffs. Oh, that was a hard throw to Adams.
Yeah, AFN. Nick was in the league.
Hard throw to Adams because it was so perfectly well covered that he gave him almost no window to complete the ball. If y'all
do fantasy football next year, we might have to do a fantasy league for our viewers. That would be fun. Maybe we'll do that. Hey, yeah. Ball spot in time. 5:29 left in the game. Packers
we are
10-3.
We apologize if we haven't been doing that enough because we've been so wonderfully blitzed by this conversation that we're having with all of you.
Oh, hold on.
Let's see what happens. 3rd and 8. I think we just
hold on.
It's going to be up to that defense again because that San Francisco front line is outstanding. And they just put Rodgers down, as you
Nick
mentioned.
Bosa, Arik Armstead.
Yes. This is going to be up to that defense.
Hold on, we're having technical difficulties.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
I got it.
We're sticking around. Anthony's taking care of it. You may just want to take that thing into the other room, buddy.
Got it.
Yeah, but we have to use that to keep the broadcast on.
Okay.
But
I'll move to the other room then.
That's fine. Let's see. Oh my gosh.
Punt ball?
Punt blocked.
Oh.
San Francisco just ran it in
Touchdown?
for a touchdown.
Tie game. But Rodgers has to get another opportunity.
Who found
No. No, we won't rage because we have a lot of expensive stuff like lights, Chromebooks, TVs.
And having worked on the Packers radio network for 22 years, this is the problem with the Packers.
The special teams! The special freaking teams! That wasn't Bajorquez's fault.
He's raging.
No, I'm not Ty from Dear Perfect. I'm not a rage monster. I'm just a little mad.
But this has been the Packers' death knell.
Did he make it?
So often.
All right, tie game.
Is the special teams. They now have 2 blocks on our kick and punt teams.
No, AFN. No, I disagree. I have to disagree with that. AFN, because in my opinion, Bajorquez is better. It wasn't his fault on that. It's just that, like, he didn't do anything right there.
They're not getting any protection.
Yeah, he just didn't get protection.
Same
thing happened with Mason Crosby. Look at this.
You can see it on this replay. They got through.
So, on GFX, let me get that here. Let me get that set up.
So what this means, thank you for staying honest with that. I mean, this kid's been amazing trying to keep the graphics up.
Yeah.
So now, this offense that has done very little since the opening drive of the game has to get this thing done.
Yeah, it's Packers special teams.
This game's not done yet.
Packers special teams they
messed up at a lot of games this year.
Yeah.
A lot of games.
But so I gotta take the cheese head off as much as I hate to do it. So
20
everyone, don't worry.
22 years. I've seen the Packers make the playoffs 17 times in 22 years covering this team. 17 times. They've won 1 Super Bowl, and their special teams or their defense way too often has been the cause of their demise.
No, Vane, she just went to the game with us, so she knows about that. So she was just asking. But yeah, everyone, please don't say I'm sorry, because we do have another opportunity.
And they're about to expand that opportunity.
Rodgers up to the 30.
Yep. 436.
Hey, yeah, Joel Embiid style. Let's do it.
The beautiful part about this is, too, with the amount of time they have left, is that they don't have to really rush. They don't have to all of a sudden put a miraculous 2-minute offense together. Every single part of their offensive game plan and of their offensive capability, the run game, the pass game, the short passing game,
Chris learning.
If they can make a big play, every single thing that's in their playbook is at their option right now.
Oh, look at that. 54 yards
the key,
to 110.
Right. They've not done much in this second half at all.
Calling it quadruple tip interception. Please no, Vane. Please no. Rodgers, get out. Get off the Bosa. Just throw it.
Get rid of the football. That's okay.
Are they going to call intentional?
No, because he was outside the pocket. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
There is a flag.
Oh, what? He was outside the pocket.
It's not going to be on him.
Okay, please be on Sanford.
I think it's going to be against the Packers, but it's not going to be against Rodgers. Let's see. Ineligible man downfield. That's because the play didn't develop quickly enough, and someone who's an ineligible receiver went 5 yards beyond.
Yeah, it's true, Nick. Double doink did happen.
Yes.
So that's what I call one of the greatest days of my life. That didn't involve my team or me. That was awesome. We were like we were celebrating when the Eagles won that because they knocked the Bears out, and we were like, I was like, yes. The Eagles became my one of my second team when they beat the Patriots, and the next year knocked out the Bears.
Yes, we got him Eagles stuff when we came to Philly the next year to see the Brewers play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an Eagles champs t-shirt.
We stopped off at the Eagles Pro Shop on our way out of Philly because we came, as we do every year, to go see a Milwaukee Brewers road trip. We try and go to a different city to see them play that because we want to get to all 30 stadiums.
Yeah.
That's really where the YouTube channel came from, was our documentation, the continuation of that trip, of that goal of ours to get to all 30 stadiums. We've now been to 13. Feel free to go check out. In fact, on the front page of our YouTube channel, we have that Brewers West Coast road trip.
Great question, Chris Learning. What do you think Crosby's range is for these weather conditions? Who knows?
I'd say 48 to 50.
Almost picked.
Yeah, and he had a receiver open down the middle that he decided not to go to instead. That's a problem.
Come on, we can't punt.
Well, no, you would have. I mean, you would have to.
I know.
If you don't get the third down play.
Come on, Randall Cobb, you got to get in front of that ball.
Yeah,
that's
Rodgers had a different receiver open down the middle, and he just chose not to go there. That was his mistake.
Yeah. Crosby's range is dead middle 45. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, easily 45. He could make it from 50. He's got the leg.
Yeah.
It's just issues of accuracy
this
year.
Here we go. 3rd and 11. Biggest play of the game, probably.
Oh, he's oh my gosh. Oh, double covered.
Pick.
Yeah. Nah. That was just taking a shot. And you don't want to take a shot in a situation like this. You want to get the more sure first down.
I'm going to. So
he was trusting that he was going to be able to make a play, but he was too blanketed.
Yeah, I had to sit back.
Don't do that.
I had to move the camera a little bit because I got to sit back.
And I missed your call because I've seen games too often in studios and just been mentally thinking versus being crazy fan.
Everything that you've said is like coming back to me. Packers choked on special teams. I'm like, oh.
They can.
Come on, good punt.
I think San Francisco's going to be much more in a.
Oh, what happened?
I think we probably have a delay of game.
On Green. Oh, it's on Green Bay.
Probably a delay game. False start, actually. So same result, 5-yard penalty.
OT, please. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, that's
Isaiah McDuffie.
That would help.
Second year, or is he second or first year player? I think he's.
I agree with you, Vane. This is the best postseason in sports.
Yeah.
The NFL has the best. You talk about how great the baseball, hockey, and basketball playoffs are.
Go.
The NFL's the best because every game's a game 7. But now you got to tackle the guy. Now you have to tackle him.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
28-yard line. Now you have to make a bunch of stops. 3:20 left is an eternity.
Let's go, defense. Come on.
They need a 3 and out.
Stop
it. They flip the field.
This game has been so. Look at how the field changed from the first half to the second. First half, clear. Second half, covered with snow.
But here's the funny part. With the running game and with the kind of defense San Francisco plays, the snow's helping the 49ers more.
Sure.
Weather doesn't matter in the NFL like it used to back then.
Right now, the temperature in Green Bay 12 feels like 8.
Here we go.
So
10-10. 3:20 left. 1st and 10.
Just call me Annie if you're still in here. You know the chant that the Packers fans did of defense. That's what I'm thinking. Defense.
Oh. And just like we saw way too often with Just Call Me Annie in Baltimore, the throw to the tight end kills the Packers.
Like
way too often.
Devondre Campbell, that's a good guy to cover Kittle, but he wasn't.
He's not as great. He's not as good of a pass coverage linebacker. Yeah. He's going up against one of the best tight ends in football.
He's great at deflecting the ball and stopping it from being passed. He's just not as good of covering someone.
Yeah.
First team All-Pro, though. He's really good.
Please.
Oh, okay, they're putting Kittle in motion.
Please.
Thank you, Vane. Yeah, we're one of the only father and sons here. Oh,
thank you.
Get the tackle.
And he's inbounds. He's inbounds. Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, 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 tick.
Robbie Gould, the Niners kicker, getting ready. Don't give him an opportunity, please.
Yes, agreed
Stop
with that.
him.
All
Stop
the defense
him.
champion chanted everywhere at this point. Oh my gosh. Jimmy G is like Lamar Jackson. He dumps it to the tight end. That is the one way in which he is like
true. That's
Lamar
true.
Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, much better quarterback, though. Oh, Niners took a timeout, I think.
They did because they wanted to get a playoff. No, they just let it go down to the 2-0 warning.
I hope so, AFN. I'll be right back.
This is the beauty of the postseason. I don't know if you're looking at that Packers fan right there. This is the pain and the fun and the beauty of postseason. It is this nervousness that you feel. It is just this unsuredness, and you are on pins and needles because your season is at stake right now. And for the Packers, even more is at stake. Chris holding up a preferred pretend D with a picket fence. One of my favorite gifts on Twitter when you want to chant defense are the fans that actually bring like a fake gate and it says D-gate, D-gate. It is fantastic. Scott Sinclair talking about how the Bears' worst decisions, one of them was getting rid of Robbie Gould. And you mentioned Vane, Gould is underrated. He has ended Packer seasons before, I believe, if I remember correctly. Yes, the Packers had better fire the special teams coach after the season. Should have fired him long ago. We made a pitch for Anonymami in the Packers-Ravens video to be interviewed for the job because she's better. She is better. You know what? American Football Network, I love what you're trying to say. Fox, the jinxes in sports, one of the greatest. Oh my gosh, what just happened to our feet? Okay, it's back. It's back. But one of the great jinxes in sports is if you talk about a no-hitter, it doesn't happen. Vince Scully blew that out of the water. The amount of no-hitters he's called is in probably mid-double digits. And he talked about a no-hitter every time. It's never an issue. Never an issue. So I would not be worried about that if you're a 49ers fan. Food and Footprints, Greg and Jumi. Another world-class channel to check out.
Let's go.
They are all about great food. They're about great travel. They're about 2 hours away from us in New York City. The storytelling they do is world-class. Go check them out. They've been an inspiration to us.
Yes. Did you tell them what happened to us?
No, go ahead.
We got raided by one of my favorite YouTube channels, Tom Grossi. Oh.
Annie, did you just get 1,000?
Please tell me you did.
As little man checks this, we'll keep you up to date. The game with a 2-minute warning. 2nd and 5, the 45-yard line of the 49ers. They've got the football, and they continue to move down the field.
She's 12 away. 12, or no.
First down at the 41-yard line of the Packers.
She's 22 away.
And they continue to drain the clock down and get closer to field goal range.
Yeah, so she just call me Annie, 22 away. Everyone who's not subbed, go sub to her.
Oh, thank you, Annie, for the congratulations.
Yes.
And go ahead and explain how that happened.
Yes, so we got raided by one of my favorite YouTube channels, a Packer fan named Tom Grossi and the Rossi Posse. Who is awesome.
Greg and Jeremy.
Yes, yeah. We need it. Here we go.
Keep going.
Well, that's it. So they got us to 1K. So yeah, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh. 80 seconds left in this game. This is like death.
Oh.
This is like
stop
death.
them.
Okay, they got to stop at the 38-yard line.
Call time.
Did they call time or yes, they did?
Yes,
they did.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what basically could be happening here is Green Bay calling its timeouts in a hope that they stop the 49ers from getting a first down here. And if the 49ers do successfully kick a field goal with like 30 seconds left, Aaron Rodgers gets the football back to try and make a miracle happen. Oh, man. Wow. You don't no. You want to give Rodgers a shot.
Yeah, you want to.
And they're on the outside of their field goal range, getting close to the edge of it.
Really? They're at the 40.
They're a little bit. They're at the 38.
So 38.
So that's about a 56-yard field goal
that's
right
tough.
now.
Especially with the snow and wind and all that. What's the wind? Let me check the wind conditions.
Okay, at 2nd and 7.
What's going on?
70 seconds left in this game.
What way are they going?
Another running play again, stopped at the 38.
Hold on, what?
Stuffed there, so it's going to be 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
What way are the Niners going on the field?
They're heading towards the south.
So winds are against them.
Yeah,
7 miles per hour against. No, 14 miles per hour against them.
Well, actually, they're out. It's out of the west northwest, so it's coming from there.
It's coming from.
So they have the wind with them.
Dang it! Spacecraft, what's going on? No, go Pat, go. No, we're fine with any Niners fans coming here.
Okay.
We love y'all.
Good people can have disagreements on laundry with us. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And we can have fun together, and that's all good.
What was there a penalty or something?
There was no penalty. Okay. It's 3rd and 7, 63 seconds left in regulation time.
First down, clinches.
They're 7 yards away.
First down clinches it.
They
get the field goal.
Clinches it. Scott, thank you for subscribing to Annie. Thank you so much. Let's get her to 1,000.
YouTube subbing will get her up to 980. So, yeah.
All right. 3rd and 7.
103. Packers out of timeout.
Got to get this stop and not let them get their first down, but keep them out of their field goal range.
Timeout, San Fran. Nail biter.
This is pressure.
I agree.
Sooner Girl Travels. This is pressure.
Yeah, Annie, get her to 1,000 subs.
Yep. Get her to 1,000 while we're here. Man. This is the beautiful stress. It's horrible, it's painful, and it's awesome at the same time.
It's
because
so
it's an expression of love for something that means so much to you.
If we lose literally the second the game's over, I'm gonna hit leave studio.
No,
I'm kidding. He might.
I'll take over.
I'm gonna have to walk over.
We'll let you do what you need to do.
I'm probably gonna just have to walk around a little bit, calm myself down.
I've been part of enough broadcasts for endings of Packers seasons that I can handle it.
Yeah. Here we go.
I can handle this.
This is it. Game on the line.
3rd and 7 right here. If you stop them here, you have a chance.
Oh, they put the fullback in motion. Stop him.
No, we got the first down.
That's it. That's game.
We think it's game. It is never easy kicking in a ridiculous wind, and Samuel is hurt. It is never easy.
As we're going to assume that the 49ers are going to win this game.
You can't assume. I've seen enough missed field goals at the end of regulation. Enough missed field goals at the end of regulation when you think a team's going to win and they blow it. Especially in snowy conditions.
Iron Bacon, tell us how. How do you do it?
Oh my gosh.
They're going to run
just got to run the ball and get slammed right there. They're going to tick the clock down, call a timeout at about, or are they calling a timeout this early?
I think so, yeah.
13 seconds. What that does, why San Francisco's calling timeout this early is either one, they're going to kick the field goal now,
which would be a mistake,
or they're going to try one more play and kick the field goal after that on 3rd down. But the reason
there
why
is
you
no
do
crying
that,
in football. That's true. That's true.
Hey, Bart Starr, after he got that quarterback sneak to win the Ice Bowl, he cried right on the field afterward. Like literally seconds after he scored, he was crying. There's crying in football, and it's okay. But what you try and do is kick it on 3rd down. That way, if you have a bad snap or a bad hold and you just recover a fumble, you can kick it on 4th.
Okay, so
that's why they're doing what they're going to do here and run one more play, but then kick it on 3rd down, and they can stop the clock with that timeout.
Just rip your hair out.
Yeah. All right. It's going to be down at the 27.
That's
about a 45-yard field goal. They're
in the wind.
Tick it down.
14 mile per hour winds.
4 seconds and kick it on 3rd down.
Oh, George Kittle hurt. If San Fran ends up winning this game,
they've been playing this offense with a mash unit.
They could have Debo and George Kittle out. That would be crazy.
You take it off?
CAFN, yeah. Here it is. This is it. Right here.
Oh, man.
Game. Robbie Gould comes on the field. He's getting ready. Practicing his kicks.
This is the Packers play-by-play. Yeah, the season's at stake, man. The season is at stake.
Winds 9 miles per hour on the left hash mark, so it looks like. 45 yards. Season on the line. Right here. It's up, and it is good. The Packers are out of the playoffs.
That's it, buddy. I'm sorry, little man.
That's tough. That's tough.
I'm sorry, little man. If you want to step off, that's okay.
No, I'll stay on. Wow. 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 Wow.
This was what I knew could happen. The special teams being the death knell of this team. The special teams. They had a top-ranked caliber offense. Their defense played a ridiculous game, only giving up really 6 points that were their fault. And they still lost because the special teams cost the Packers 10 points tonight. And that cost them their season.
Who do y'all want to go all the way? Go Rams. Go Rams. I want my guy Nick, who was in here earlier, to win the Super Bowl.
Love to see the Rams win it. I'd love to see the Bills win it.
Chiefs, no. Bengals, any of those really good fan bases.
Yeah.
That's who I want.
I wouldn't trade this for the world, though. I'd rather support my team and do it with family.
Hey, Nick. Whose house? Give it to me. Give it to me.
Big hugs, Annie.
Yes. I want it in the chat. Nick, I want it in.
We lost the game, and Aaron Rodgers may be leaving Lambeau Field for the final time right now.
Wow. That'd be sad. Yes, Rams house. Let's go.
But thanks to you, we reached 1,000 subscribers tonight.
George Rodriguez in here. Thank you for joining, George. Appreciate it.
You're awesome.
Night of a lifetime, though. Tom Grossi-Raided us. Wow. Wow. Just be glad your team wasn't a first-round exit. Hey, Nick, you're going to have to help me, bro. Not going to be getting on me at school about it. You're going to have to help me, bro.
Special teams.
Yeah, special teams sucks.
Special teams.
I never use the word
that
sucks.
Coach is getting fired in the next 48 hours.
I'm telling you, get Joe Judge, the former Giants coach. He was the special teams coach for the Patriots and under Belichick, and he's worked for Nick Saban.
Yep.
A Grossi Posse.
Grossi Posse. Grossi Posse. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Nick. Thank you. Hey, I know Andrew texted me saying good luck earlier. But yeah, Sai's gonna be getting on me, and Nolan too, bro. They're gonna be getting on me hard.
Packers fans, fellow YouTubers, football fans all over, all of you.
Friends, everyone.
This has been amazing. Go and check out everything that we do, our storytelling, our sports storytelling. Check out each other's channels. Yeah. Help each other out. Let's get Just Call Me Annie to 1,000 tonight.
Get everyone subs.
Everyone help each other out.
We'll probably give you an update video. We want to support Tom Grossi's favorite charities.
Yep.
We'll give you an update. We're gonna try to get in contact with him, get his favorite charities, huge donations to say thank you, because he does a lot of charity streams. He's done a lot of stuff to help. If you don't know who he is, he's a Packer fan in New York.
And a world-class comedian.
Yeah, and he is awesome. Yeah, Blanca. Oh my, yeah, I know. Yeah, it was a day of emotions. I'm not crying.
It's okay to cry.
No, I'm not.
It's okay.
No, I'm good.
But we want to thank all of you. We've got more adventures coming. More special fun coming.
Yeah.
Especially after Omicron's done. Especially after this pandemic finally ends.
Hopefully, we'll get you some posts or some off-season videos about the Packers. I think we want to start doing Got Grossi-Raided is doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But
we'll have Milwaukee Brewers content, a lot of it, because that's the team he loves more than any of them.
Yeah, we'll do. I know, Nick. If American Football Network is still there, I know he said that he almost broke his finger last year during the Bucks game because he slammed it so hard on the floor.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know how it feels, dude. I know how it feels. I've cried 2019. That was tough. And no, I'm not crying, and I'm not even close to it. I'm just tired. My voice sounds like it's crying.
I think we better wrap this up. But thank you everyone.
Thank you, Tom Grossi. Thank you to just everyone.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
We will talk to you again soon.
Yes.
For little buddy, I'm Daddy. I'll close this one out with my bad Bob Euchre. So long from Sorry's Studios in Milwaukee. Hey, Kent. Hey, Jeff. Can you order some cheesesteaks?
We're in Philadelphia.
Liz Witt?
We're not in Milwaukee, like you said. We're so long from... Here we go.
We had all great videos of the blooper anyway, so we had to.
So long from Sorry Studios in Milwaukee.
You just did it!
Oh, that's... So long from Sorry Studios in Philadelphia. Go back up. Hey, Pay. Thank you for coming in. My man, Pay. Thank you.
You're awesome.
Thank you, everyone. All right, see y'all.